What is up, YouTube?
Yeah, let's go.
My Cowboys family here, bringing you guys the latest game day reaction as we watch our Dallas Cowboys face off against the Chicago Bears. In the road, can't wait to see what our Cowboys have in store for us today, and with some crazy special teams things going on, let's see if we have our own special teams shenanigans.
Maybe some records broken, who knows?
Hey, I'm rooting for that every single week. With that said, though, take a second on your way in to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow us anywhere and everywhere at My Cowboys Family. Of course, hop in the Discord. The link for that's in the description box down below. And
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start off with that's the basics right there. Of course, is a goal that we can be reaching there to try to win a jersey to try to get into a raffle for a sewn and stitched jersey. We got one hit from the man John Luna. Speaking of John Luna, let's shout out those that make the world go around here in My Cowboys Family. And it starts with Mr. John Luna. Pretty much 3 out of the 4 spots controlled by the man, sponsor of the quarter, John Luna. We got 96 points on the stream boss for John Luna. And we got, of course, the gifting membership champion, John Luna. Big shout out to the man, John Luna. Check his description out. See if you want to support his late buddy, Charlie. Shout out to John Luna and all the help he does for the channel here. Kicking it off today with the first bullseye hit on the goal. So thank you for that. Again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't count unless we hit the entire goal. We have to get to all 20 for everybody to be entered into the raffle. And there's also a special way of getting into that. I call it the John Luna special. That if he drops what he sometimes does, everybody else who drops and hits the bullseye is automatically into the actual direct raffle. I'll explain more in a minute. But shout outs to John Luna on all those points. And shout out to Motor City Maniac as our Cash App King.
That's right.
For the last quarter. Big thanks to him. Now, as far as this quarter is concerned, John Luna is, of course, still 96 points in the stream boss. He is the sponsor. He's currently the top sponsor for this month. And gifting-wise, he has 5 gifted memberships. We have AOD has 1 gifted membership, but we have the leader, is Skeptical Fan, with 7 gifted memberships for this month. So shout outs to Mr. Skeptical Fan, the leader there. And last but not least, the Cash App King, or will it be a queen this time around? Because you see you have Mr. Motor City representing it this month right now, or this quarter. But Pat Pfeiffer's in the lead by a couple over Motor, over Daniel Berry Sports Highlights and others. So we'll see who takes it down. It's still got, another 10 days or so left. So we'll see. We have another 3 or 4 streams here on My Cowboys Family. So that's the leader. Now, there's different ways of dropping the love here. There's the YouTube way, which is the Super Chats, which helps hit the goal, of course. There's the thanks button, which is a way of dropping the love. Even when we're not live, you can jump into the memberships, which, by the way, shout out to those that jumped in the membership or in it since our last stream, like Alanda Hanslu, back in it. Tony Wimbish in the house, and the Navy Blue crew. Both of them in the Navy Blue and in the silver level. The top dog, Babe Bullies, Dwayne Broussard, shout out to you guys. But there's membership, and once you're in the membership, you can then gift you can give and gift memberships to any. It's a random thing, but you can gift it. That a great way to help the channel and also help out your fellow MCFers. So shout outs there on that side. Now, on that note, let me also let you tell them how things are done here when it comes to supporting the channel on the After Dark style.
You have, of course, the Cash App money sign My Cowboys Family, the Venmo at My-Cowboys-Family, the regular PayPal link, and of course, last but not least, that Streamlabs link lets your comment show up on screen just like a Super Chat would. So there you go. Lots of different ways that you have to kind of show the love and share the love there on the MCF.
Also, I want to shout out,
as you say.
Yeah, I want to shout out. We did the Fan Friday, so I didn't get to do the shout outs there. But always we shout out those in the top shelf level memberships. And in case you're not sure, well, it's the star and over everything level. And you can see our quarterly, this will be a monthly jersey raffle during football season. But the star level gets 1 entry. Over everything, nobody's in it right now, gets 2 entries. The star level gets represented here every time we go live. So shout outs to Mary Alvarez, Aussie. Shout outs to Skeptical Fan, always staying skeptical. And of course, John Luna. Shout out to those 4 in the star level. And hey, whoever gets that quarterly winning, whoever wins this month will be automatically entered into this raffle as well.
That's right.
And if we, and right now we actually have some people already automatically in it because of Mr. John Luna. So this is the sewn and stitch thing. I know I got Micah Parsons there. I got to fix that. But point is, it could be any sport, any team, any player, even personalized.
That's right.
So keep that in mind for the winner. It's not just
any style, any size as well.
Yeah, style, size. And again, remember, it's not our choice which jersey we're giving you.
Yeah.
It's the jersey you get to choose. So.
And a variety of sports available as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be football. You know, you're into baseball. You do baseball, basketball, all those.
So
hockey.
That's the way it goes. Now let's also shout out everybody in the house so we can get this thing started here before kickoff in about 10 minutes.
That's right. And some surprise last-minute news as well. So we have JetLi44 in the house. What's up? Much love. And yes, unfortunately, one of the reasons that we were waiting another extra minute or two to kick things off was the ending of that She-Eagles game.
Sucked ass.
Hate to see it, but it just reiterates special teams matters. And funny enough, back-to-back crazy special teams plays because that happened in the Jets game.
Eagles, Rams happened twice. To end the game, and the Eagles ran it back and won and just clinched the game, unfortunately. And then the Bucs were about to go up by 9. Jets blocked it, ran it back for a touchdown, and then took the lead with 2 minutes to go. But the Bucs are about to score here, and another field goal. Will it be blocked? 4 in a row. But if he makes it, they win, the Bucs. So they're trying to do that. By the way, happy birthday, Jet Li, on the 18th.
Happy birthday.
That was his birthday, yeah. So
I hope you had a good one.
Yes.
Another year older and wiser. Very glad to have you here, man.
You can see the shots, by the way. I never really mentioned that too much, but there are shots available today. Last week, couldn't do it. $10, I take a shot. $20, that's the wife takes a shot. And the cutoffs, will not be just like unlimited. You know what I'm saying? There's a cutoff point. Just letting you know. If you do it, if you drop them that way as well. There's a little extra fun involved in there because I think we need them after some of the news I'm going to tell you guys here. On my side of things, yeah. So anyways.
Tokyo's what's up, saying that Eagles win made me sick.
Yeah. And in the end, that could be the difference between winning a division or not. It could be the difference between getting a home field advantage or not. That one fucking blocked kick.
And unfortunately, it just feels like the Eagles are obviously not playing to the same level.
No, they're still getting
very lucky.
Yeah. And that's what good teams do.
Yeah,
good teams find ways to win. So
Super Queen and King, hello and hi. What's up? We got Charbaddy in the house, the best After Dark mod there.
Yes.
Kenzie Bands, much love, saying the Packers lost today.
Yep, to the Browns of all teams. Wow. All right, we get them next week in Dallas with Micah. Micah versus Jadeveon Clowney next week.
Oh, hey, then that's definitely going to be an interesting matchup. Of course, the man John Luna, who, by the way, did kick things off pre-stream with the $5 holler, saying, let's get this party started early. Wanted to help while I can before I head out to that game, because he's going to go see his Houston Astros.
Yeah, finish it up. Finish up the season, the last game of the year. It's a kind of a family tradition for him. So shout out to Mr. John Luna. I know he's listening, so big thank you to him. For all the love, always. Almost blocked, but this time the Bucs knock it through, win the game at the buzzer, beating the Jets 29-27. Game over. And now we get to see our Cowboys kick off in a few minutes. But let me just tell you a couple things here, baby, since, Yeah,
when you went live on Friday, obviously, between then and now, quite a few things changed.
Yeah, a couple things changed. Yeah, so Trayvon Diggs, we talked about the injury list. Trayvon Diggs was cleared to go yesterday in practice before they got onto the plane. Trayvon Diggs tweaked his, I guess he got injured, but I didn't really say initially what it was. He got hurt during practice, and he was added to the injury report on Saturday, questionable for this game today. The Cowboys elevated 2 players in response to this. Cornerback, nickel cornerback, more for Deron Bland, because he's out for this game, but cornerback Zion Childress has been elevated as the backup kind of nickel slot cornerback, and then cornerback Robert Rochelle, who I think can play inside and outside either way. The Cowboys need cornerbacks with the possibility of missing Trayvon Diggs for this game. Remember, Diggs was expected to play unlimited snaps at first, not on a snap count like he has been the last couple of weeks. That was not an encouraging development when it came to what's going to happen to Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
By the way, he get this news yesterday as his birthday. Happy birthday, Trayvon Diggs.
Oh.
Today, after going through a 25-minute workout before pregame warm-ups, according to multiple sources, and it's official now, he is now going to play this game. He is at least not inactive. So let me explain. By the way, the Bears also yesterday said that his questionable hamstring, the starting running back for the Bears, he was questionable. He yesterday said expected to play against the Cowboys. You look at the Bears inactives, he is active, DeAndre Swift, but they have major players missing, like Kyler Gordon. That's their starting nickel cornerback. We knew he was gone. Their best cornerback, Jalen Jones, also gone. That's 2 out of their 3 gone. Secondary depleted when it comes to cornerbacks. DeMarco Jackson, linebacker depth. We know he's also injured and out.
I mean, if CD... okay, sorry.
No, I'm saying TJ Edwards also, starting linebacker. He's out for for this game. That's depth starters, 3 starters on defense out already, and 1 depth starter. Offensive lineman Ozzie Trapillo is just a depth guy, we know, and then their backup, their 3rd string quarterback Case Keenan, he is inactive for this game. You were going to say something about CeeDee Lamb tearing it up, possibly?
I was going to say, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens both better have some crazy-ass numbers today, is all I'm going to say based on that injury
on Friday,
list.
On Friday, that's my key, my number 1 key to winning. I mean, you gotta attack the secondary of the Bears. For the Cowboys, and I told you, some of you guys said, no, Jadeveon Clowney is going to play. Stephen Jones said it's a game-time decision, but we're leaning that he's not going to play. Some of you guys are like, yeah, he's still going to play. I'm like, listen, guys, when Stephen Jones says maybe not going to play, that means definitely not going to play. When Stephen Jones says he probably plays, then it's maybe he plays. So you got to always put it down a level. When he said they're leaning to not playing, that means he's not playing. And as I was proved right again today, at Cowboys Inactives, Jadeveon Clowney not playing, inactive for this game. Number 42 will be starting his first game, not starting, but playing in his first game next week against Micah Parsons, who he lost in the pass rush, replacing Clowney with him. And he will be, going up against we will be going up against our old defensive pass rushing stalwart in Micah Parsons next week. But we'll have Jadeveon Clowney next week. This week, no. Also, unfortunately for a lot of us, we wanted to see Jaden Blue out there, number 23. He is inactive for this game, healthy scratch. He's still not there yet. An injury scratch here, which we knew already. Deron Bland, cornerback. Although, again, we're hopeful that maybe next week at the earliest, maybe he comes back. I talked about this. Instead of that 5, 6, 7 weeks, maybe it's 3 weeks.
We'll see.
Shamar James, another young, rookie. He is out he is inactive, a healthy scratch in this game. Johnny Cornelius, offensive tackle, out for this game. Trevor Keegan out for this game, offensive lineman. They were also out last game. Healthy scratches, just back up like 3rd string tackles and guards. The one other guy, guys, this is important. Mozzie Smith is active.
And what a last-minute surprise.
Rookie Jay Toya, he is inactive. So, again, now our rookie, now he's played 2 games, inactive for this one. Mozzie Smith been inactive, playing in this one. So, Mozzie will be playing in this game. Important information. Real quick, listen to this. Really quick, before the game started, Schottenheimer said this about our pass defense. Quote, we're better than what we showed last week. We've worked very hard to try to tighten that up, but it all works together. Team defense, only 11 guys, but that's the most glaring thing that we've been working on, the pass coverage aspect. So pass coverage major here. Also, Schottenheimer said about Brock Hoffman taking over for our center spot, Cooper Beebe at center. No more for 6 to 8 weeks. Brock Hoffman's taking over number 67. Schottenheimer said he's there. He said, this is what he said. Basically, there's an argument to be made that Hoffman knows the offense better than anyone else. Why? Because he's, quote, a true field general, and he's basically worked at all levels of the team. 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string. But great job by the Cowboys on the kickoff. Houston with the tackle, number 53 on the kickoff.
Love to see special teams kicking it off in such a strong way.
Yeah, 18-yard line, that's it. 20-yard line, not even. That's a great starting spot for the Cowboys to make the Bears start, especially with our defensive issues that we've been
having.
Definitely having. So let me start putting it. I'll open the video up in a moment.
And let me go ahead and do some.
What's going on?
This not?
I don't know. A minute. Better make sure it's.
It was this here.
Yeah, this is. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Our computer's about with the die on us here somehow.
There. Well.
Anyways, we're working with a backup,
I'll make
guys.
sure it's plugged in right. There we go.
Cowboys run the ball. The Bears are play actioning. They're going deep. Secondary overthrown by Caleb Williams. That's their starting guy. Remember, I talked about putting pressure on him. It's going to be important. Trayvon Diggs in coverage. Again, one of their biggest issues, the biggest dangers are Rome Oduzzi, I think his name is, and then you have also their tight end is a guy. That DJ Moore is also good too, but yeah, Cole Kmet's dangerous. DeAndre Swift playing this game, number 4, running back. We got to stop the run. So we talked about Schottenheimer, about Brock Hoffman taking over. He knows the offense better than anyone else in a way. We talked about the defense. They've been working on pass coverage. So far, so good. A lot of it was communication. 2nd and 10, they're running. Nothing, baby. Great stop there by number 27, Reddy Stewart, coming in there.
Love to see it.
Replacing the Ron Bland guy basically we just picked up right before the season started. Number 27 is important to note with him. He is a guy that played 2 regular season games in his career. So again, last week he played pretty badly. This week, good stuff on the run stop. Now 3rd and 14. The Cowboys must not get a penalty and must stop them here, get the ball back. Schottenheimer said this against the pass rush against the Bears. Quote, I like some of the matchups we have up front. I think there are some areas where we can take advantage of things. Hopefully now this happens.
I was going to say, this is a great spot to take advantage of things on a 3rd and 14. And great. Come on.
Get him. They dump it down.
Now we just can't let him.
No
okay.
penalties, no face mask. Good stop there. Clark.
Okay.
You have Osa Odigizua, Kenneth Murray. Everybody in the mix there.
The point is we stopped them there.
Yes. And the guys,
great job to end up in some great field position and maybe let Turpin loose to do what he does best. I want to do some shout-outs in the chat
I also want to reiterate, where Turpin was injured with his neck. It was more of a shoulder injury that started when he got injured against the Eagles. Now he got injured. He was out for the last game. We didn't know what was going to happen. Neck brace. They were making fun of his neck brace. He's good.
He's just ready to receive the ball now.
Yeah, and as we do that, we should open up this the video
we should, so we
here.
can see our reaction when he runs it back all the way.
Hopefully. If I can ever find the video portion of things. So, here we go. He's going to try. He gets down to 40, basically. Gets up the field. What a move there. Gets to the outside to the 42, 43.
Damn. Hey.
Try to get something to go.
I know.
He tried. Let me see.
Like you said, at least we're on the 43, so either way, the point is the defense did their job. Just got us some excellent field position.
That's right.
We're only 10 yards away from a from a record-breaking field goal.
From Brandon.
I'm going to keep saying that. I'm just going to keep saying that.
Hey, by the way, guys, again, no song request, but $10 for me to take a shot, $20 for the wife. You know how we do that. And let's say hi here. Why don't we do that as we get our first offensive play.
The field, right?
Offense, right? Secondary kicking some ass. We got to kick the Bears secondary's ass. This is the guy. George Pickens is the guy. Let's go. And if we can't score a touchdown, baby, you represent.
Yes, give me a second right after this play.
Javonte Williams runs
it back for a solid, nice 6 7 yards maybe.
Javonte
but
Williams.
I actually had a different idea for a jersey in mind, and then some special team shit started happening, and I was like, you know what?
So you don't want to do it.
No. So now,
so what are you gonna do? You wore it last week.
I am going to wear this jersey every single game until Brandon Aubrey breaks a record.
Let's go.
There we go.
Although we're more about overall winning,
obviously.
But yes,
but that's your job. That's your job.
That's all our job. But the
you know what I mean. I'm doing my part.
When the Cowboys, if they get a 70-yard field goal,
pitch out to Williams.
He gets big break, 20-yard, 25-yard run.
Right behind.
Fumbles the ball out of bounds. Did he get the ball beforehand? They're calling it. Let's see.
Oh God, I think they're saying it's a Bears ball.
He ripped it out from behind.
Yeah.
Bears and Cowboys are fighting. I want to see where the feet are, though. Let's see if they're going to give it to the Bears. Javonte Williams got the ball ripped out from behind him. The Cowboys had a 40-yard run. Did he have possession?
Yeah, he fucking
immediately.
did.
Now it just matters where his feet are.
Actually, he might have gotten possession out of bounds, though.
No,
does that matter?
That ball looks like let's see where his feet are. Right, let me see. He's got the ball. He's got both feet in.
He's got 1 foot in.
The ball
He only had the 1 foot in.
I don't know. It looks like both.
But they ruled it a Chicago ball, which
so
makes
inconclusive. It's going to stay. It's it's the bad luck of the Cowboys. Good play by defense. So the ball. They're just announcing that it's officially Chicago's ball, but the Cowboys can challenge it. I would, because such a big play. Worst case, you lose a timeout. But he ripped it out of his hands there.
And again, great job blocking by Smith.
Both feet are in. Now, does he lose possession? It doesn't even matter if he loses possession. It's not like a possession thing.
Yeah.
It's their ball.
It's a matter of did he actually... Yeah,
that's their ball, 100%.
All right, well.
That's a great start for the Cowboys, as always.
I love football. I love football. So much fun.
John Luna. At least John Luna's putting a little smile on our face.
Boy. Like I said, I did say I was going to do some shout-outs in the chat. Thank you for kicking it off officially there, Mr. Luna.
Well, yeah, the first online one, right? Because
stream.
he dropped the one before pre-stream. Much love to Mr. John. Now he's back to 100 points on the stream boss.
He said this is for the birthday boy, Jet Li. Happy birthday,
and
bro.
that's now 2 hits on there. Now, listen, we're not doing that. This is not just to get into the direct raffle. This is for the raffle to get 4 names to get into the main raffle. As of now, unless that big hit by John Luna comes. But the point is that right now, we got 2 hits on the bullseye.
Yep.
John Luna and Mr. Jet Li.
While Mr. MCF, kind of does his little tabulations here. Real quick, guys, let me know in the chat. Should it be Cowboys ball or is it the Bears ball? Because I have to be honest, I think it's Bears ball. Marcus Kersey just said, wow. Jet Li 44 said he took it away from him. That's a turnover.
Yep, Jet Li,
Kenzie Bands just said, fuck. Aztec Aguilar said, what the fuck?
Just not a good time.
Dylan Lunatic said, called fumble and recovery. That looks hard to overturn.
I agree. I mean, we all being fair. Hey, you know what I love about this?
LT said it too. Bears ball.
It is, and LT wants it to be. But look, he's a fair fan too.
He is.
And what I'll say is this: is that I say most of us on here, Jet Li and Kersey and the Lunatic and Azteca, everybody here pretty
Smith, what's up? Be safe driving.
Everybody here kind of is at least being non-biased, right? And we're not here being blind and say no, it's not fair. It's what happened. We fucked the Javonte Williams had to me it wasn't even as bad of a play on Javonte Williams, although he's a veteran. He should have known he got to secure the ball better, but. It was a great play by the Bears.
It just really sucks that, as of now, our most effective running back just seems to really struggle holding on to the ball. That's kind of a bad problem to have.
That's his first fumble. Yep. No, baby, it was Miles Sanders
that
fumbled.
Okay.
I know.
You're right.
It was
in my head, I'm just like, shit, our running backs.
Sanders
but yeah, you're right.
had that big run and then fumbled against the Eagles in the next play. So, yeah. But then we had a couple drops in the end zone by CeeDee Lamb and Ferguson.
Okay, but it feels like a little bit of a tale of slippery hands because, with the Lunatic in the chat, he was kind of joking like, oh, what do we need to do to get Jaden Blue out there ready to go? And I'm like, we better give him some sticky gloves.
Well, imagine if it was Jaden Blue, they would have probably popped it out and it would have bounced inbounds. It would have picked it up and ran it back 20 yards or farther. Right now, it's their ball. Listen, we just gave it. We were field goal territory. We were on their fucking 25-yard line. Now it's their
Montgomery,
ball.
What's up?
What's up?
And shout out to everybody here. Appreciate everybody chilling with us. Let's see what the defense can do.
They're running the ball
now.
here. Can we stop them? Good job.
That was actually a pretty good stop there.
Again, it was a blitz by
Hooker?
Yeah, Malik Hooker, 28. There's a flag. Hooker came in there and basically made the first hit about a yard in.
They're walking back, so I think it might be on the Bears.
About a yard in, down the field, he made the hit, fell about forward for another yard or two, but it is illegal. Hands to the face on the Cowboys. So
54, Sam Williams. Let's see where it was.
That's stupid. Yeah, you just can't put hands to the face, and you can't do that.
And again, like you said, Komet, he was going to be an issue.
Well, and he continues to follow through. It was only just like a quick hands to the face. He followed through and pushed through. His head almost knocked his helmet off. You got to get your hands away. That's what the coach is telling him. Get your fucking hands off his goddamn face mask.
I know, but this is like however long.
4 for this motherfucker. He's not going to be on this team. If this is the way he plays this year, this is his last year at the Cowboys, Sam Williams. Just being real. We're dropping back Elam, and they're going to play action. That's a good job by Elam dropping back.
No pressure.
But he can be in coverage. He's not. Nobody's in coverage. Leave a foul. Sanborn. I mean, they're now on our 30-yard line, our 25-yard line. So
last week, remember how I bitched endlessly about our safety play and all that?
We're sucking.
To be fair, I have to retract a little bit of that because it wasn't all on Wilson. It wasn't all on him.
And you know what's crazy? They slipped. They're fucking.
It seems like no one knows where the fuck they're supposed to be.
The communication is the issue. The tight end slipped. We had 2 linebackers let him fall behind. There was no safety coverage by Wilson. So it's a 3-man mistake there. I don't know what's going on. That was on purpose.
Okay.
Bad throw there. Also, was another wide open guy there, and Malik Hooker playing way off.
Look,
Wilson
was kind of there, but
Wilson was covering Wilson was covering another guy.
Oh, true.
So he was
either way. That would have been a first down.
That would have been if it was a good throw. Would have been a first down. The Cow was just right now in shambles in the secondary when it comes to coaching. When it comes to kind of. I don't know, like knowing where people are supposed to be. I don't know. Kenneth Murray's helping people, maybe the front line. But listen, another thing is pressure. We're supposed to have like a little advantage here. Where's the advantage? I don't see anything right now. The pressure's not really
doing anything right now.
There's Maz's a screen, though. That's allowed pressure.
Okay.
Good job there by number 90, Solomon Thomas from behind.
That works fine as long as you make that quick tackle.
Right. Well, Solomon Thomas from behind, Kenneth Murray in front. To slow him down, even though he didn't make he kind of slowed him down and let the tackle come from behind, which is your job as Kenneth Murray when you have a blocker in front of you. But the Cowboys weeded that out, and they made solid tackles. Because usually one missed tackle, they got 10, 20 yards on that play.
Yeah, so obviously then we're having a completely different conversation.
Correct. And Solomon Thomas, Kenneth Murray, both veterans, without question. Kenzie Fans with his monthly
membership message. Shout out to you. We're going to read that in just a second right after
3rd and 8, we're blitzing here with Murray up the middle. No pressure at all. He's going deep. Touchdown. And that burned Trayvon Diggs, and Diggs is going like this. Again, secondary coverage. The secondary, trash coverage. And that's what Trayvon Diggs healthier enough to play.
And Kenzie Bands. Huge shout out to you. Appreciate you. He said, been watching MCF since I was in 9th grade.
That's crazy.
And now I graduated. So thank you, MCF, for the great content. I really love you. Absolutely love MCF and go.
Thank you, brother.
Cowboys.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Kenzie. Appreciate you. And,
growing up. And I understand growing up.
Just make sure you keep it moving. And hopefully one day we are able to see the greatness of the Cowboys achieve what they're hopefully able to achieve.
Bears
are up 7-0, and the way that things are going, obviously, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, Delutic is saying that Diggs slipped off the jam.
Did he?
Jet Li said, we just gave up the touchdown off that turnover.
Correct. And that's why they showed Javonte Williams, because we were going to score. We had 3 points. It was going to be at least 3-0, maybe 7-0. Now it's 7-0 the other way around.
We are on the road, by the way, LT.
Yes,
so that is probably a contributing factor. But honestly,
it's just not cold. It's not blizzard. It's not rainy. It's not snow. It's supposed to be rainy, but it's not any of these things.
This is like the best case scenario you could have asked for as far as playing Chicago. Just throwing that out there. So yeah,
it's embarrassing.
Why do we always start off like this? It's Guy Johnson. William Burney said, "Remind me, why did we pay Diggs so much money?"
He got injured, and that's the big hurt there. But
not just the knee injury. The reality is that players who come back from the injury that Trayvon Diggs is coming back from, the year after that, there's only one player, and basically like 1 or 2 players, in the history of the NFL that have actually come back and played above average really well.
Now let me explain. That was 2 years ago with the torn ACL.
Yeah.
This past year, it was an issue with another tendon. It wasn't the same thing.
No.
So that was the first injury he had, and it's been 2 years. He's not back yet. Obviously, he had a good game against AJ Brown. I don't know if it was the scheme or right place, right time, but he's had 2 bad games after that. This one included so far, or at least a game and a quarter. Horrible. Now he's coming off an injury. Is that part of the issue here?
To be fair, I'm sure the scheme is doing Trayvon no favors. Like let's just put it all on the table. It's not fully all on Trayvon Diggs.
He slipped.
Exactly. Those types of things absolutely are. But, all those plays before that, like, let's be real, our secondary
we allowed too many things down the field.
What they needed to do. So.
Yeah, our secondary is broken.
Yeah, Soldier Field's like a curse for us. It really does feel that way. So
except for the playoffs back in 92.
Delutic saying, looks like another track meet. That is
91, right?
An unfortunate fear of mine. Yeah, because, again, if it comes to a shootout, how many situations realistically do we expect to win that?
So my thing is, I think a shootout, we're fine against the Bears. Because I don't think the Bears have enough to put up 30-plus points. Even if they have a big game, it's 27. Like, we can put 37 up. Now,
if that's how we have to beat the bad teams, how the fuck do we expect to beat the even average teams?
We're not a good team. They're an average. They're a below-average team, but they're not like the worst, but they're far from the best. The point I'm trying to say is the Cowboys secondary is so bad that even the worst team can destroy us that way. Yeah. So we have to be able to score an offense.
And Wiseman 27, so Trayvon was he was on a snap count, so to speak, for that week 1 game as well.
Week 1 and 2. But the thing was, this week was supposed to be full. Then he was then he became questionable for this, and then all of a sudden he's playing, and then he slipped and got burned. But I
feel like there's a potential for him to be on a snap count next week as well, as they maybe try to baby him, but we'll probably see him, extend his play time.
Any other quick comments in the chat there as our offense?
John Luna said, "I'll talk about the elephant in the room. If Diggs was or is hurt, why is he playing?"
Stephen Jones wants him on that field. The Joneses want him on that field, and I think Trayvon Diggs has pressure to be on that field by them. Because of all the comments already made, it's kind of like a respect thing, like not ego, but respect. He has to show up. The fact that he's not, it's going to make him tradable or gone next year. And trading him, you just can't get rid of him. Someone said trade him.
A nice little play action.
We just can't trade guys because we don't want them.
With a solid
Ferguson with about 8-9 yards there.
Again, that was all Dak. Got to give some great credit. Like, O-line did their job. But
it was the play call, too. When you roll Dak out to left or right, it always is a good ending for the Cowboys offense.
Dak is just so much better at selling it when he's moving, too.
Correct.
Like, it just
using his legs. Better. If you seal out if he's rolling right, which you did there, and you got to seal that right side, which the Cowboys did, the play's going to work.
Yep, nice start to the drive.
You get 3 yards, 4 yards, or 8 yards.
And don't scare me like that, man. I'm not ready for that yet.
2nd and 2. We got Turpin in motion. Ferguson in there with Schoonmaker. So we're going 12 personnel, right? So
there we go. Hold on to the
Javonte Williams. And he didn't fumble because he was getting hit. He fumbled because they went from behind and stripped it out. And he didn't see it.
But the thing is, what do you think they're going to be doing the rest of the game?
Of course, he's going to be pulling that
on there.
But they've been doing that. They practiced that. It was a great bait play by the Bears. We got to give him credit. I think that Javonte Williams, he better not fumble anymore. But the point is that
we'll catch you later.
Not gonna lose that.
No, I think I said it too because Jerry paid him. Remember the Jones philosophy: if we pay you, we play you.
Correct, and they don't care about injury or what. As little as possible.
I didn't like the look of that.
That's not
Yeah.
they had our number on that one. They had
No,
Ferguson
I
covered.
honestly think, again, I have to see that play again. I think that was supposed to go to whoever was running that deeper route there, but like quickly. It sounds like it didn't, it either didn't develop fast enough or he was covered or something. So the dump down option was Ferguson, but they obviously had him covered there too, so we only got those, 2 yards?
You look at we threw him first down, but when we run, this year we're getting like 112 yards in the first 2 games per game. Last year, like 80 yards per game with Zeke and then whoever else, My point is that our running game strategy is working a lot better. Maybe it's also easier. Teams are playing on the ground, although the Eagles are not easy. We're running with CeeDee Lamb from the backfield. Stiff arms, falls weird in his ankle. And now he's hurt. He's hurt his knee. I'm telling you, it fell on his knee. I think he tore his ACL.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. The way he fell, his knee bent in.
No, he's in pain.
Sprained ankle. That's the best we can hope for. But CeeDee's out.
It could just be a
that's it.
Contusion.
He's limping he's out for the game probably. So that's it. Now. Hey, listen, guys. The season is what it is. I'm not gonna bullshit you like some of these other content creators.
Actually, you see, it looks like he just tripped on. His ankle.
That's
the good thing is
automatic ankle sprain is just a high ankle sprain gets you out 6 to 8 weeks, or a low ankle sprain gets you out 2 to 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. CeeDee's gonna be out for this game and more. Shotgun for the Cowboys. It just takes the wind out of you when we had this game already kind of rolling, and then just one play by Javonte Williams literally ends it. 2nd and 9 turns into about Ferguson. I know they don't call flags in this game. Come on. Turpin's wants to fight.
Well, because
I know, but they don't call flags. They're not throwing flags. These fucking refs. We talked about these refs, what they call flags on them, holding.
And no offense, but right after a player just got injured in a way that, while I can see on the replay, it wasn't the Bears player's fault. Like, you can see how the Cowboy players are feeling some type of way. You know what I mean?
It's his left ankle, by the way, in case you guys are wondering out there. Game over, season over, says Skeptical Fan. I'm skeptical like you, bro. Season was over before this.
Skeptical Fan, what's up? But
3rd and 4.
CeeDee Lamb looked weird on the sideline, his face.
The Eagles look like shit in all the games they played. All I want to do, it's almost a pick. So
they're nice catch by Pickens
is now our number 1, and it's a first down for the Cowboys. Now, I will say this. Season was never going to be a successful one, Skeptical Fan. But I will say this. Just like the Giants game, it's become a thing where with Trayvon Diggs playing how shitty he was and he was questionable. I went from Friday to say Friday we should win by a lot. That's changed, obviously, because we've lost players.
And Mr. Luna, to point out the difference, that was before we paid Micah. So, yes, we do trade big players sometimes, but once we pay them, they're ours.
Yeah.
And
Javonte
Trayvon
Williams
is ours.
Playing crazy great right now. I will say.
Honestly,
other than that fumble.
He's got some really good power, and it's nice to see that kind of power in a running back again, because it does feel like
he's got both. He's got power and not that he's extra fast, but he's got this finesse and speed too. He can put it on there. He gets
so it sounds like they're working on CeeDee Lamb. If you want, give me a second. Let me try to see if I can find an update. Maybe you go ahead and let us know what's going on with the game.
Left ankle injury is definite on that.
He's back on his feet on the sideline and walking around, just letting you know.
It's a sprain of some sort. Hopefully, it's a very minor sprain. 2nd and 6 for the Cowboys. We got Dak. Maybe it's a bruise. Maybe it's lucky. I doubt it. It looked like a sprain. But Dak's looking under center. They run the ball here. Javonte Williams to the right. He gets about a first down.
He got the first. Thank goodness.
Javonte Williams is kicking. Listen, I'm gonna.
That should have been lost a yard.
I am gonna toot my own horn and say that I've been saying Javonte Williams for 2 years. I've been saying Javonte Williams is a guy that we should look into getting from the Broncos, because they had a lot of running backs, and Williams has a great upside, except for that injury. That's the question mark. That's what we could have gotten for. That's a Stephen Jones special. We didn't do it last year, but we did it this year, and it's paying off. Much love to John Luna. That's the 3rd hit on the bullseye.
Thank you, Mr. Luna. Appreciate you. Much love. Showing
Big
all the love to
everybody
else here.
Who did he put up on that list?
I will tell you in just a second, because I'm
1st and 10 for the Cowboys. 5 seconds to snap. We do. Blitz coming. Picked up by Miles Sanders. Throws the ball. Pickens.
Is that not a flag?
I don't think so. A little active guy Pickens. Okay. In my opinion.
Okay. I'll let you decide that. But real quick, Mr. Lee said, put this one down for Sky Johnson.
Gotcha.
I'm not a real Cowboy fan, maybe by proxy, because I'm a fan of MCF, and y'all are real Cowboy fans. Thank you, Mr. Luna. Appreciate you. And Yeah, okay, so yeah, they're showing CeeDee Lamb, who, by the way, so
to the
it looks
locker room.
Oh, he's probably going to get it.
Let's see. He's definitely limping.
He's maybe going to the medical tent.
Definitely going to get x-rays. I would say they probably retape it at best, and maybe he comes in as a decoy.
Either way, the point is, I would assume he's questionable to return.
Run here to Miles Sanders, sees the outside and gets the outside, gets popped.
Hey, he got like 4 or 5 yards,
Just don't fumble.
That's
Yeah,
not
he got 5 yards. He got 4 yards.
Look.
4.5, 5 yards.
We're in a not bad third and long.
The third and mid. You know what I mean?
That's probably more accurate.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going
third
right
and 5,
there.
So yeah.
They try to snap the ball so they get him. Too many men on the field. Come on.
But the ref is like talking to Dak.
The ref has to hold it for a certain amount of time. Dak has to get going. Jumps it down. Miles Sanders cannot break out. We are short of the first down by about a yard and a half, 2 yards. Do we go for it or go for the field goal? I think we go
Dak
for it.
says he wants to go for it at least.
Dak is 4 or 5 right now for 20 yards.
Hey, remind me to come back to that because it looks like that was Dak's decision.
Yeah,
it sounds like if I had to mind read what just happened there, Shoddy said you want to go for it. Dak was like,
"Here we go, 4th and 2, big play already in this game. 4 minutes and 40 seconds and ticking.
There's a mismatch there on the bottom with Pickens.
Yeah, there's a one-on-one on the bottom.
Okay, but Dak changed the play.
Yeah, it looks like the Cowboys are going to run with Dak up the middle.
No, I think.
No, they're going to just try. No, the Cowboys are just going to call timeout, I guess. Right. Timeout, Cowboys. The Cowboys try to fake it. They're going to just kick the field goal because they're just trying to get points up on the board. That's the. I'm just telling you the mindset of this. 4th and 2, enemy territory. We can move down the field them pretty easily, especially on the ground. And we'll wear them down. We'll get our 30-something points. I think that's the way they're thinking. The Cowboys. I really do.
And
you can't count the chickens before they hatch though, because you let a team get in front of you by 14-3. Now you become one-dimensional. Now the running is kind of flushed out a little bit.
If we had CeeDee Lamb perfectly healthy and fine, I would feel differently about this decision. But how often do we think we're going to get to?
We have your star now.
This point.
The star
on the field,
the MVP of the team, guys. Not just MCW, but the number she's.
I can't wait to see him at the Pro Bowl.
And the guy who's kicking it. I want to see him. I would love to see him in the Super Bowl, but yeah, Pro Bowl is the best we got. Anyways, Brandon Aubrey's gonna.
My expectations for the season are realistic.
I think I'm going to say 53 yards, but Chicago's got. It's a windy city. It's got winds flowing. You got to be careful here, Brandon Aubrey.
You did say it was going to be a little wet today.
53 yards. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to go right and miss, and then it goes back to the middle. The guy is fucking incredible. And he never missed again.
Hey, just because it got a little curve to it doesn't mean it doesn't.
Listen, that last kick that last 64-yard kick last week, it went straight up, and then it literally went like, woo! Like, I can't believe it. Just like it hit something. And I'm like, oh, no, it's going to go too far. It was going to go past the right goalpost, and then it just, like, it hit something else, and it bounced right back in them towards the middle and went almost down this middle. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's incredible. Now, he sneaked it across the bar. 70 yards, he would have hit the goalpost. But the point is that 64 yards, he can make it farther. Some
very quick positive news.
Let's hear it.
So, CeeDee Lamb was heading into the blue tent to get his ankle retaped. He was not going to get x-rayed.
No x-rays.
They were actually going in there to retape it, which means that he should be questionable to return.
Right. If they retape him, he's returning.
I know. I'm going to assume it's going to be questionable to return because I think they might want him to walk around or maybe get on a bike or something else. The point is, don't expect him to just jump right in, but that's why they went into the blue tent.
I also think there's also going to be a decoy option here for the Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb is walking good on the sideline. He's retaped, and he's actually ready to go back out there for the next drive.
You get retaped, you're going to play. The thing is, will he be 100%? Will he have the same snap count? Will he be count? Can you count on him as well? We have to wait and see. But
if I'm the Cowboys, the first thing you do is you hit CeeDee.
You hit CeeDee on a simple play,
absolutely,
and maybe a receiver screen, something simple. But then after that, maybe you move him into the slot or the opposite side of Pickens and decoy him a little bit more.
You find Pickens and you hit him so deep, Chicago is spitting him up next week. But no, my point is that it would be nice to, again, if we have CeeDee Lamb back, we need to take advantage of it. I think Skeptical Fan was the one that said it. Maybe Lunatic, I want to go back in the chat and read it. But someone said, I think it was Skeptical. He's like, first, we can't see Diggs and Bland.
I know.
Right? Now we can't see CeeDee and Pickens.
We got one game of them, 2 games of them, and then we got one game of CeeDee and Bland and
Diggs. So yeah, it's starting to feel almost cursed.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Again, that's why I personally would just like to see, and again, even if CeeDee Lamb is maybe, let's say, not feeling the greatest, we can still use the great factor of Pickens, because first of all, even if he's not doing great, like you said, you can't really just dismiss him in the short range either. You know, but send Pickens deep, and, you know, maybe he gets a DPI, you know, to say maybe he actually catches it. Either way, you still make sure that the deep game is a threat, because let's be real, if we remove that, we're only there were only 10 minutes into the first quarter. There's 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first quarter. We get rid of the deep game now, like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? Just saying. Like, we've been running the ball pretty effectively.
Bears taking a knee in the end zone, by the way. They're taking it out to the, 30-yard line?
Yeah.
There's Marty.
So,
and Brian.
Oh, Sean Hopkins, what's up? And again, huge shout out to everybody here chilling, hanging with us.
Jersey Raffle on the balance there for some people here, getting in this thing with a chance to get into the big raffle with the bullseye. If we hit all 20 before halftime. Remember, it's before halftime. Don't look it's going to happen. But we got 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Let's go. All right, let's go. And we'll have a second half raffle too for just to give people. It's more to give people chances to get in. Sometimes people come later, and then they'll drop a little more later.
Thank you again, Mr. Luna.
John Luna, man.
If anyone else wants to help Mr. Luna, share the love.
Mr. John Luna has 3 people in already. So shout outs to him, and he's the one that hit it. And we got a couple messages and other things. It looks like a flea flicker here.
Yep.
Boy, there's no pressure after that flea flicker. Wide open touchdown for the Bears. Wow, after a failed flea flicker, they still score a touchdown on us.
So,
no secondary.
Like I just said,
I said 14-3.
How often do you think that we're going to get the chance to be in that position? Because if we had gotten that first down, we're basically in the red zone.
Right. Well, of course. Who would have thought that a broken flea flicker would be a touchdown? Like that. No, I'm just saying, if it's going to happen, I guess it'll happen to us. But look at this. I mean, when this happened, this guy flipped the ball in the air so high. He got hit while he was held there. The Cowboys were held. It was Mozzie that was held. But it's just a complete breakdown in the secondary. I'm sorry, but, and in the cover, and in pressure. It looks like it was blocked almost there, but he didn't make it. 14 points, 14-3 Chicago, an embarrassment, so to speak. But not a surprise in reality. With the way the Cowboys are, they have no discipline, they have no communication in the secondary, they have no defense, and no consistent pass rush. It's Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney is not going to save us. So
every single week, the Cowboys defense is featuring in some of the greatest plays that have happened that week.
Who is that?
But the plays are being made on us.
Malik Hooker got burned, but he was on the other side. I think it was Elam. Elam bites. Yep, Elam it was Elam. It was all on Elam.
Our defense sucks.
It was all on Elam, who bit.
Kenzie Ban said it. And you want to know something I hate? It's always the rookies that do this stuff. It's never even their star players that end up like killing us.
But you guys see what happened there? Because of the flea flicker going all over the place. I know Malik Hooker's pissed. It's not really his fault. It's Elam's fault. Majority of that, he did not drop. He literally bit for I don't know what he was going to do. Try to be a superstar, pick up a fumble, and run for a touchdown because it was a bad. It was a run, and I guess he bit for the run. Like
I don't know, but Malik Hooker's yelling at one of the coaches or one of the players.
He's pissed because Elam fell off immediately. He didn't even.
He's yelling at Elam. You're right.
It's incredible with Elam, and you don't do that shit. I'm sorry. Elam can't fuck up like. Oh my goodness. Well, baby. We gotta say something here. Because John Luna just did something to make sure this thing gets hit. Shout out to the man, John Luna. I mean, we bow down to you. So the
Cowboys might not do their thing, but I'm gonna do mine. Thank you so much. With an $85 holler.
Blown away, brother.
Said, okay, so this will put us over the top for that first half goal. And now I'd like to help their channel. And what I'm asking, if everyone in the chat can drop 5 or more, only if you can.
Right, and here's the thing. Now that John Luna has hit this, he's given everybody 16 openings. And I'm sorry, this game is not as fun. This is more fun than this game when talking about his raffle. Because, and what I mean by that is that the star level, there's very few ways of getting into this. John Luna just opened up a direct way of getting into this raffle. It's done at the beginning of October. And here's Dak throwing the ball, 2 Pickens for 15 yards first down. But I'll get back. You can get Pickens. You see number 3 right there. You get Dak. You get whoever you want. There's only a few people I respect enough to get a jersey of it at this point in this season. But there's enough. And then you can always get the old school guys. You get the Roger Staubachs or the Aikmans. the Irvins, the Drew Pearsons, even Desert Romo, whoever
CeeDee
you
Lamb
want.
is not on this drive, by the
No,
way. He's officially
not.
questionable to return with an ankle injury. Just
Turpin,
giving you guys a heads
Turpin
up.
is in there for him though, which is, and really right now is our number 2 is Turpin.
If only we had a
we picked
dynamic,
number 1.
explosive player on defense that got lots of pressure.
And after this play, I'll tell you what's going to happen. There's a little quick play action rollout. Let's do this. Dump it down to Ferguson for about 8 yards. Just don't fumble. 7 yards on first down. So it's 2nd and 3 or 4.
Another one of those pay 'em to play 'em situations. Because, by the way, Ferguson has not gotten much play until today's game. Like, he's been basically non-existent, just blocking. So,
Listen.
and yeah, Cali Chica. I mean, it's look, not talking about your team, but yeah, our team is definitely not playing great.
Yeah. Listen, our
Jessica,
team
what's up?
is a disaster right now. I do want to say this.
C-Doc 80, much love.
I want to say John Luna with Jet Li and Sky Johnson automatically entered into the not to the raffle to get into the raffle.
You're
now
in.
it's changed into great run for a first down by Javonte Williams on the 2nd and 4. You automatically now because skeptical because John Luna, just skeptical fans, I saw his name come up on the but John Luna, just because he hit the bullseye, he left 16 spots open. And then you can get 16 people directly into this jersey raffle right now. 16 more, I guess, because you got John Luna in twice, and you got Sky Johnson and Jet Li automatically in.
Yep.
You can stack them if you want. You can add a couple. You could go in there and drop 5, and you do it 3 times. You got 5 raffle entries for this. It's going to be a monthly jersey raffle in the beginning of October. So that's a way of getting directly into this thing. And it's one person to thank. It's Mr. John Luna.
That's right.
You don't take advantage of that before the end of the half. It's on you. Sewn and stitched jerseys like these.
Our very own
Brandon Aubrey jersey. I mean, if you're going to get a jersey, get Brandon Aubrey. Hell yeah. Shout out to John Luna. Thank you. First place all over the place. All over except gifting right now. He is back by 2 on the membership gifting side. With who's in front? Oh yeah, Mr. Skeptical Fan got 7.
Yeah.
And we got 5 on it from Mr. John Luna. 1 by AOD, shouting everyone out. And of course, the Cash App side, Motor City's representing it, but Pat Pfeiffer is in the lead. I think she got 15 total. Not that much. A lot of people right behind her can catch her. So Pat Pfeiffer trying to get that queen of the Cash App. Shout out to John Luna. He's got everything else. The man, John Luna. And let's see if the Cowboys can man up here. Minute 12.
There on a 2nd and 5 for no yards.
No
so
yards.
Now it's 3rd and 5.
After a good run by Javonte
on their
Williams.
30.
Yeah, it's a field goal at the very least, but we can't settle field goals.
We're basically back to where we were when
That's
we scored the
looking,
field goal.
throwing. There you go. There's Tolbert.
Tolbert for
finally, Jalen Tolbert
first
gets
down.
tackled by his helmet. No penalty, by the way.
We got the more. I think we
I
grabbed
know.
him by the neck
His shoulder
here.
pads, but that could be also. You can call that on a.
Look, don't call
I
it.
know.
Don't call it
We'll
both
just
ways.
take it with it. Yeah, I know.
Right?
There's a lot of handsy play there by the Bears, but they fell. Jalen Tolbert got the first. That was a neck grab, but it was still legal.
Apache asking, "What are we doing running CD out of the backfield, getting hurt?"
That's where I think the Cowboys also, you can criticize that move. I'm never a big fan of that.
Logan, C-Doc 80, all you guys again.
Much love to you guys.
Shout out to you
yes.
all. Fortunately, Javonte Williams did, get
Fumble,
the ball stripped from him.
When we got on 20, basically on 25-yard line, got stripped. I looked like the Cowboys were false. Good play there to Ferguson, a pitch forward. We did a little Mahomes to Travis Kelce play. Remember on the goal line?
Yeah.
They do a little, we're going to run it to the left, and then they pitch it forward. It's actually, even if it falls on the ground, it's not a fumble. It's an incompletion.
I have to be honest.
There's low risk, high reward on that.
Not even that, but the way it was done,
You got fooled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw, it's funny, I did not. I actually saw it moving forward, and the inside lineman pulled. I think Booker pulled to get in front of 87 Ferguson as we head to the second quarter.
Officially the end of the first quarter.
Yes.
Real quick, let me shout out Cassie
Stewart.
Roswell, formerly known as Stewart,
Sorry.
saying, "Hi everyone, why can't the Cowboys play with the same energy that other teams seem to play against us with?"
I don't understand. Everyone plays up when you see that star. Everyone plays up to that. We go backwards.
And unfortunately, this star is apparently, floating in some water because it seems to play up or down depending on the level of the team that we're facing.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if a team is good, we look better. I mean, look at the Eagle game. You can't complain about that one. We played great in that Eagle game. We hung in there. I was very optimistic about a great start, but then
maybe it's more of a crabs in a bucket mentality. We're just one of the crabs grabbing all the other little crabs that are making it out of the bucket. LT, Cowboys are driving. Unfortunately, the Bears scored on a crazy ass.
But for him, fortunately.
One singular snap.
Yeah, one
flea
play.
Flicker play, which should not in any universe. Like, dude wasn't even touched. That's how bad our D-line did.
One play. One play.
So, yeah, not great.
After that.
Cowboys offense is now driving. Like I said, we're on their 20-something now.
Who started with the ball? The Bears did. We get the ball second half. Then you got to start playing the mind game of saying, we got to score here. Listen, I'm going to say this, too. Even I know you're going to hate me for this. But even the field goal is if it's 4th and 7, you got to kick the field goal.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
The point is that it's a one-score game. Even if, we got a whole second quarter. So my point is that there's still time to score 2 touchdowns this quarter. Can our defense get a stop or two? We got the first stop, and then we just fell asleep. So they find something. Can we adjust? Everfluss, wake the fuck up. Us. The point is that we need to stay in this shit. We cannot fall behind. Even 14-6, we're still down 8. It's still one score, and we get the ball back second half. We can still score in the second quarter. We can still get a stop. My point is that it's not fourth quarter with 10 seconds left. You know what I mean? We're still...
Skeptical fan said, fire Eberfuck. Wiseman27 brought up something I think is relevant. It's one thing for a safety to get mossed, but to get burnt, you have to be playing wrong.
And is it communication with coaching? You know what I'm saying? I think it's not because they did great in other defenses, these guys. Wilson
John Connor
and
asked,
Malik
do you
Hooker.
think we're getting out-coached? Offensively,
Yes.
Not necessarily, because honestly, our offense, when it comes to...
Out-coached in the sense that our guys are out of place, and they see it, and they attack it. That's good coaching, right? That means they're attacking our weakness.
But offensively, I actually
I like our style.
I'm actually pretty
except
impressed.
for the CeeDee Lamb running out the backfield. I'm never a fan of that.
No, I don't disagree
in motion and the handoff,
there's a lot of good things happening with our offense. You can't really say the same with our defense, and I'm going to be the person to say it as well. Even if Micah had been here, he would have had a bigger impact. He would have helped in some of these plays. Some of the shit that's happening here.
Defense. Yeah, you would have had less time to throw the ball.
Yeah.
We dumped the ball down here to Javonte Williams, and he just balls over one guy.
Fuck yeah.
Just be careful, man. He's bam! I love it. Javonte Williams, and he just threw a guy. He bent a guy backwards.
CeeDee is still on the sideline, just walking around.
Yeah. No, he was in this play.
Oh, he was in this play?
You can't walk that, and he's like, he hurt himself again.
Still hurts.
Yep.
Yeah.
I told you he's out. He's got to come out. He can't
he's
play.
Gonna be out.
I told you it's going to be a 2 to 3 week, maybe even 4 to 6 week, 3 to 4 week injury. He tried to play. He can't
tried to
walk
come back. Yeah. So
he's out. Now CeeDee Lamb officially gone again, and they say questionable. He's probably going to be ruled out by halftime. 3rd and 3. We got motioning a receiver, which is Miles Sanders, back to help block. False start on fucking Tyler Guyton, number 60, left tackle, killing us on that play. We cannot have that kind of mistake when we're in scoring range. No. Need to keep the drive going and try to get. And now they might say something happened there.
And again, like the worst.
Look, here's a penalty. Damn it, it's on us. But Jet Li, it's on him to get another entry in this thing.
That's right, Huge shout out to you, Jet Li 44. He said, "Bam, I want another one." Saying, "Come on, Cowboys, and the defense needs to step up and play better to get this win." So let's go, Cowboys. Get back into this game and score a touchdown here now.
We need it. But it's just
a penalty doesn't help.
We just went backwards. The thing is that it's only 5 yards, not 10. It's not a holding penalty.
I know, it's a 3rd and 8, but
it's still a 3rd and 8. That's the problem. So we got to force ourselves into a more tougher pass. Can it bounce up in the air? Can it be a tight window? I don't want to risk it. Oh my God, I just fucking said it. It was almost picked. What did I just say?
You need to not say it.
I know, but that's what's going to happen when you move it from a 3rd and 3 to a 3rd and 8. That's just the semantics of it. That's the way it is.
And unfortunately, it was Pickens too.
It's not his fault. It was good defense.
I know.
Look at that. Great defense.
That was great defense.
Great defense.
Great timing there.
And the Bears are playing lights out right now. I got to give them credit. They're playing great. We're playing sloppy and lazy like we did against the Giants. Same shit. There's no fire and passion with this Cowboy team. Us fans who know this season's a disaster are still passionate. We still are here. I guess that's why they call us fanatics. Speaking of the MVP of the team.
Basically kicking.
Yes, my wife. Number 17. Kicking a 33-yard kick, knocks it through.
Because this man is the only man
able to do it. We
get
down the field, but we kick. Really?
Okay, Dallas Cowboys.
I'm joking. I know. I was making a joke. The thing is that
you want me to get a jersey of you?
Yes.
Only if instead of a number, I can just put your face on the front. Is that okay?
My tongue out. Anyways, like this.
It's not that type of stream.
I caught you off guard on that one.
Oh, you better hit the chat up.
Anyways, let me hit the chat up. Anyways, I'll hit the chat. I'm sorry. Emeraldo Cruz in the house. Hola, let's go. Oh, man. Well, rest in peace, brother. Do it for Norberto. I do think that the Cowboys have enough firepower to get 30-plus points. I know it seems like it's never going to happen. We're only at 6 playing, giving away points, fumbling the ball, bad play calls, injuries. I still think we can beat the Bears. Obviously don't want to be down 14-6, but we're hanging in it. Shit says a.k.a. John Luna said playing down to the Bears. Yeah, we played down to the Bears. There's that false start killer. MVP Aubrey says R Apache. Hell yeah. Cassie Roswell said at least we got some points out of this drive. And listen, at this point with this team, the way that I see this season going, we just got to get through this game and get a W and stay in it. Stay with the Commanders in second place. Stay one game back on the Eagles. That's what we can do, and just have it. Enjoy the season. Try to make it fun. I'll be honest, it's stressful for me because I am a passionate Cowboy fan. You are as well. You've become one. Before you even knew what football was. But as soon as the passion oozes out of us, we cannot help when we lose and we look bad. It's hard, but we also know the strategy in the game. We can get the points. We have some firepower even without CeeDee Lamb. Against the Bears defense, secondary that's depleted, although ours looks depleted, to be honest.
I know.
14-6. We're 8 points down. That's a touchdown, 2-point conversion. And then we get the ball second half. I still have confidence that we can get those points before the second half. That we can tie the game before the second half. That we can be within 2 points. But by the time we get to halftime and get into the second half. That's the way I'm seeing it, feeling it, thinking it. Hey. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
It's always win or lose, but let's be real. Ben Johnson is absolutely just...
Isn't he a former Eagle?
Picking us apart. Don't we have... what's our connection to Chicago? Don't we have a coach?
Everflus.
There we go. Wonderful.
Yeah, the team we're playing. We should know this team. He should know Caleb Williams. That's what I was saying on Friday. Like, if anybody has an advantage, it's more... Everflus on Caleb than Caleb on Everflus.
You would think so,
No, but we have no defensive secondary, so of course it's easier for Caleb because he's got nobody covering anybody. The guys are wide open. I can throw a fucking pass to some of these guys.
Gently44 said it, though. We can beat them if we stop beating ourselves.
That's been the story of, 3 decades. It feels like sometimes. There was a couple bad years.
In no reality should that flea flicker have worked. Is the point
that's like a football folly.
That is us beating ourselves because it's not like it was some crazy well designed. It was well executed. Give them credit for that. They succeeded.
No, it was poorly executed. It was poorly executed, and we executed worse. That's the point. That's what the crazy part is. No pressure. Caleb Williams runs the ball, easily going to get a first. There's the penalty. He falls down after 15 yards. And then he's fucking taunting the Cowboys and Wanye Thomas on the sideline, rubbing his feet. But I think it's a hold. It's a hold. No. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Holding against the Bears. It's a 58, so it could be. It's right on the offensive lineman. Thank goodness, because again, 58 we know is Mozzie Smith. But there can be defensive holding too. It could have been Kenneth. I guess it's 59. It's Kenneth Murray, but I got a little nervous there because again, holding can happen in coverage too. And this I talked about this ref. I did a ref check this week. I know you weren't around for it, baby, but I did do a referee check, and I know some people might not have been there for it, but when you do the ref check, and yes, most of them are motherfucking blind. These guys, ref check. These guys have
no pressure.
Right in the middle, almost an interception, one-handed by Malik Hooker. It was overthrown, bad pass to the backup tight end, and he's limping. By the way, the backup tight end. Hooker's right arm is kind of hanging weirdly because he tried to one arm it and landed on his shoulder. He landed on his shoulder. There's that touchdown. But listen, guys, the refs generally here, they. How do you say this? They look mainly for they're the highest holding. They don't throw a lot of flags, but they call the most flags in holding situations. Okay. Offensive holding or defensive holding.
Okay.
Holding. They look for holding. So rev check. That's one of the things you got to look at.
Keep in mind.
Something that they might. I just thought I saw a hold again. I didn't see a flag there, but there's Wilson's hurt. I think is which hurt. Again to you, I guess we get Wanye Thomas or Marquise Bell.
Again, that doesn't make me feel better.
It might be better for the team, and I hate saying that, but I'm just saying like the way that Donovan Wilson looks, it didn't look good so far this year. He hasn't looked good. So But more importantly, right now, obviously he's not hurt. He's in the game.
Okay.
It is 3rd and 9.
Sorry, the way they were zooming in on only the Bears, I was like worried. I'm like, shit.
It's 3rd and 9. It's a huge stop. We need a fucking stop here, guys. 12:30.
Can we get some pressure?
12 minutes and 30 seconds. Pressure would be nice. Who we got? We got Houston. We got Kenny Clark in the middle. We got Solomon Thomas. And we got Fowler. Getting pressure, a hand on him, and incompletion. The pressure. Pressure. I forgot to mention this the other day, but you get pressure on Caleb Williams. He does not throw accurate passes. He's inconsistent. And you're seeing it the whole game. Even with little pressure.
Who was that got broken up there in the middle?
Fowler. Oh, you mean the actual coverage?
Yeah.
I did not see. It was just a bad pass. Fowler's caused that. Fowler he stunned.
Fowler's the one who got inside. Okay.
Right. He stunned.
Because I couldn't see it.
So Solomon Thomas was on the inside. And on the outside, it was Fowler. Mm-hmm. Solomon Thomas hits the edge, the tackle, and then our edge guy, which is Fowler, went inside. They were not ready. He had speed, got to the quarterback, put a hand on him, made him rush it. Almost blocked, do not hit him. 41 Escarrasso, the rookie. But here's Turpentine. There's a flag
already, though.
I don't like that flag either. That could be a hold right there, too, on 14, on Marquise Bell. But that flag came so early. Was it someone that ran out of bounds and came back inbounds? It makes me wonder if
41 did hit the kicker.
I don't think so, but was there a hold? I think they held Escarrasso. It's a hold of the Bears. Because they had to hold him, or he was going to block it.
Right?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Told you.
Great catch.
I think it was Escarrasso who was held into the kicker. He almost, because he would have had an easy block.
Yeah, because he was like rolling away from him.
He's wearing the
Damn, those guards, I have to be honest.
Look, see, he did hold him. Because he would have blocked it. Oh, my God. He saved a block.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys, obviously not fucking re-kicking it, which is dumb. Listen, guys, the rule of thumb is you make the team re-kick it because they're tired. Mm-hmm. So you make the guys rerun down the field 50 yards. That means that someone like Turpin, he just ran 10. He's ready to run again.
Are you saying we're not re-kicking it? They're just taking the...
They're not. Usually they would just wait and hold it out. Unless they do one commercial and they're going to re-kick it. But usually when they go to commercial, we're just taking the penalty at the end of the play. Coaching. Coaching.
Oh,
that's
so
head coaching, by the way.
Adapa said, CD's a wide receiver, not a running back. I can understand a jet sweep, but a handoff? What the fuck?
That's what I was saying. Jet sweeps are fine. The motion sweep, but not a fucking running back play. I've seen that once or twice in a couple years.
It did take me a second to realize, because when I saw it, I was just like, oh, okay, like, again... I mentioned before that I feel like CeeDee Lamb and Turpin could both be used in that same role offensively, although obviously it feels like CeeDee Lamb is wasted in that role because he can do so much more and so much better.
Agree.
But it's an option.
It's an option.
Exactly. You can mix it up, but yeah, definitely didn't feel like the right moment for that.
Yeah, that is accurate, by the way. I should leave that up there.
It does suck because it does feel like it didn't feel worth it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was, to run him for even a 5-yard game for a good play would be like 5 or 7 yards. Was that worth it?
And not to say
that with Javonte Williams,
and not to say that it's ever worth it to have a player hurt, but it does feel like it bothers me a little less when they get hurt actually fighting for something worth fighting for versus like, oh, I fell out of bed and hurt my back and now I can't play.
1000% agree.
So
hit up some of the comments.
And yeah, GV1 basically saying the same thing. What I don't understand is why are we using CD as a running back?
No understanding.
Aka Cam saying can't be tired now. So yeah, this feels like an extra long commercial break too. Just throwing it out there. Aka Cam also throwing out there. Fowler has been kind of quiet. Let's be real, our entire defensive line has been relatively quiet, and the loudest guy is the guy who just showed up, Kenny Clark. So,
I mean, he is the most pressure, giving us most pressure inside. But I will say it was more of a stunt in the way we used Fowler's speed to beat out the guarded center, kind of just to cause a little ruckus in the middle and a little bit of pressure. That's what we did.
Oh, so in Adopt, all good again. Thanks for hanging with us, being here again. We're always gonna have these game day live streams, no matter what. Our live streams during the week are a little bit trickier.
Yeah, one or two a week.
MCF
almost stripping us. We got about 4 yards on Ferguson. We're using a lot of Ferguson.
Keep doing that.
Using a lot of Ferguson. But yeah, I try to go live at least once a week to keep you guys up to date. Usually we used to do it almost every night, and it was the wife and I doing it and breaking down a lot more details. I do it basically in one night and just give you the kind of wrap up of what's going on and give you the preview. Talk about some things that happened in this game, let's say, to give you the preview for the next game, the Green Bay game. And then we do these things. And throughout the week, guys, we give you the news and info and updates through video, shorts. So check those out as well. Javonte Williams, first down, baby. On a 2nd and 5, he gets 6 or 7.
Hey, our run game has been
fantastic.
Very effective
Guys,
so far.
I talked to you about this already earlier. The first 2 weeks of the season, Lamb is still kind of walking gimpy on the sideline. The first 2 weeks of the season, the first 2 weeks of the season, the Cowboys last year with Zeke and everybody else we were averaging like 81 yards total rushing yardage. That's one of the worst in the league. Now we started this game at 121. I think 121 to 127 per game. But my point is that in comparison to the last season, I mean that's a 40-yard difference, almost 50-yard difference. And this game, we're heading towards that direction as well. Run the ball here, little pitch to Turpin, use some speed, block, guys, block.
There we go.
Again, not worth it. That kind of play should get you 15, 20 yards, a big break play. No, we got 4 yards to risk him.
A big part of that was, you were saying it. The blocking was good, not great.
I agree.
They
kind of weeded us out too.
Even one more effective block there could have meant a 2nd and 4. Maybe we can't get the 15, but it could have been way better than just 3 yards. Although, player hurt for the Bears. I can't quite tell who it is though. 49, 39.
I think that's the linebacker.
I can't tell.
So that's again, they have TJ Edwards out. They're just going to lose another linebacker.
They
have no linebackers, and they have no starting linebackers, and they have 1 starting cornerback, and they're holding us to 6 motherfucking points.
And what's up, Antoine Scott again? Huge shout out to everybody here chilling, hanging with us.
Antoine. By the way, go ahead, say your thing because I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to get into the raffle.
So take a second, hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow us anywhere and everywhere at MyCowboysFamily. Hop the Discord links down below. But yes, thanks to the man, Mr. John Luna. Anyone who drops $5 holler or more, obviously,
through the super chat,
is automatically entered into the raffle.
Or the Cash App's way.
But just PayPal. Anyone who drops $5 or more, bam, automatically entered into the raffle.
Right, there's no pre-raffle entry for you guys anymore for this time. Because John Luna just hit it with a big old drop.
Yeah, but once halftime's over, obviously.
Once halftime's over, we start a new second half one.
Resetting, so.
And a new goal to do it again. But this time back to just taking the 4 names and putting them into the raffle. And you say, what raffle are you talking about, MCF? This one. It says quarterly, but it's going to be monthly for the regular season. Star level members, we got 4 of them. Get 1 entry in this raffle. The over everything get 2 entries. We have none in there right now. The quarterly or monthly winner, that person gets a bonus entry, and then we usually pick 4 names from the bonus from these hitting these goals.
Yes.
If we hit the goal, all 20 get hit. Anybody's name in it gets automatically entered into the pre-raffle. But on a special situation like this, and again, that's the situation. We picked the 4 names and put you in this raffle. So that's how we got basically 8 names. But because John Luna hit the bullseye the way he did, we have what? How many spots? 15 spots open now. 15 spots open. For you guys to get immediately, not into a pre-raffle, immediately into the jersey raffle, sewn and stitched, any team, any sport, any player. It could be a personalized, your last name, whatever, in the back. The point is, that's what you can get into this raffle for $5. And if you want to buy more raffle entries, it's basically like buying a raffle entry. It's $5 to get directly into this thing because of the man, John Luna.
That's right.
He's our leader across the board, sponsor of the quarter. Currently leading the overall. He's got 95 points there. He's also the gifting champion. Shout-outs to John Luna. Shout-outs to Skeptical Fan. He's the leader currently right now in the gifting side, 7-5 over John Luna. AOD has 1. And shout-outs to Motor City. He's our Cash App king. Pat Pfeiffer leading right now on Cash App, PayPal, and that side of things. There's different leaderboards for that.
Yeah, but catch you later, Aka Cam. All good. So 2nd and 6 here for Cowboys.
We're driving.
Actually adjusted it for an extra
yard. The Bears
yard.
territory. We get the first down. 2 Pickens. Great job by Pickens delaying that. You see how he hesitated?
Oh, yeah.
He gained 10 yards to basically freeze the cornerback.
You also notice how protective the whole team is being of each other, right? Because Flournoy, Pickens looked like he was kind of getting squished a little bit by some Bears players. Flournoy was all up in there, basically showing them off.
Number 19. Now he has to play a lot more.
Yeah,
because he had to be. He was on the practice squad. Then we called him up and put him on the 53 for good. He's our 5th receiver. Now our 4th receiver. So we're going to use a lot of him, guys. That's the way it's going to be.
Well, a nice little 1st and 10 here on their 21. We had Tolbert in motion.
Dak looks right. I mean, looks left, jumps it right. Jonathan Williams gets 5 yards easy.
Follows Lipke's blocking for a solid 5-6 yards at least.
I mean, again, I gotta say this. I wasn't sure what we were gonna get from Javonte Williams, but he was a guy I wanted to take a chance on the last 2 years. But I'm mind blown how well he's doing. Knock on wood. He's been like 3 years removed from that injury. He had a great, unbelievable rookie year. He was their starter for the future, and then he got injured in his second year. And then they had other running backs that did well, and they never played him again. So I was like, let's risk it on him. And hey, the extra guy in the field, that's offsides and too many men in the field. Plus, we get a running play, free running play, 1 yard gain. 1 yard gain don't matter though, guys. That third or second and 4 is a first down. There were offsides or too many men in the field because the guy was running off the field.
It looked like offsides to me, but I can't tell. It was
probably 2 penalties. Let's see, too many men in the field and offsides. Watch. The Bears guy was running off on our side of our side of the ball, and if he's running off, he's an extra guy.
Yeah, because I saw the guy move. Ooh, excuse me.
12th man in the field, offsides by same guy. So thank you.
Yeah,
I got it. I got you. Hey, listen, I know my football a little bit, a little bit,
just a little,
just a little bit. I basically could be an announcer of these games.
I would say the eternal joke is I tell Mr. MCF, I'm like, at this point, you should be an announcer because he says stuff and,
90% of the time,
30 seconds later, then the announcer goes to say it. Yep. But Mr. MCF pointed out, he's like, I think we need too many fucks.
I'll be fired after 1 quarter.
Yeah.
After 5 minutes. I'll say, what the fuck are you doing?
First and goal now for our Cowboys on the 10.
We only have Joe Buck here.
Lipke in motion there.
We go back into the middle. It's nice move there. Just hold that ball, Sanders.
Yeah.
To the 1 yard line we go. First and goal. Second and goal on the 1 or 2. Yeah.
No, on the 2.
All right, we'll give it a 2. Guys, we still have 15 spots open on the raffle.
That was a really solid.
Let's go. How much time do we have on the raffle, by the way? I know I made it long enough to last to halftime. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. I don't know.
30 minutes still left. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll get us through halftime. More or less.
Easily. Should easily get us. Yeah. So, hey, guys. Here's your chance.
As long as the Cowboys keep, moving
that
clock.
That win. Get us that motherfucking win. Let's go. Come on. Get this touchdown and let's make this and get a 2-point conversion. Dak's keeping it. He's got a couple options. One-handed by Pickens, baby! One-handed by Pickens. That's what you got him for. Do you dance? Do you dance, baby?
Do you dance?
Do you dance, baby?
Get a little point.
That's why I'm wearing this for the receivers. Pickens stepping up in a big motherfucking way.
And
Let's
is
go.
Exactly what I meant, though. We can't play scared. Credit where credit's due. The Schottenheimer is running this offense exactly the way that I would have hoped. Right? Like, let's be real. Our biggest gripe is the defense. Like, offense, there's, no one's perfect. There's things to be fixed on offense. There's things we'd like to see doing better on offense.
Look at this.
The thing that's bringing us... Oh, we're going for 2?
Of course we are. Let me fix the time on this.
I don't know. That one confuses me just because
going for
with
2?
Brandon Aubrey being as consistent as he is, it always feels like
No, you always go for 2 because there's no...
I know. Turpin?
We got it. Boom!
Wow.
Is that Tolbert?
Tolbert, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Ooh. That 2-pointer is major.
I do think Turpin was the original target, though.
Well, that's why you have different guys.
I know, but I saw Dak look that way initially.
That was read number 1. Yeah, I will say, I said this earlier this week. It was a quote I read from Troy Aikman. By the way,
he complimented Dak, right?
14-14, by the way. Go Cowboys. Let's go, baby!
Like I said, the offense is doing what they need to do. I love to see it. I know you're going to say Troy Aikman's comment. I'm going to let you say it.
All right.
Before that, can we all take a shout out a second to thank our offensive line and just how solidly they've been playing so far,
other than guiding,
allowing our run game, and especially with
right.
Cooper Beebe not being there, how smooth it's looked.
Brock
so far.
Hoffman, shout outs. Rookie Tyler Booker, shout out. Even Tyler Guyton, one mistake, but shout outs. Yeah, and then you have Tyler Smith, who's the MVP. He is one of our MVPs.
Just want to point that out.
And Terrence Steele playing well too. Got to shout him out.
Even though obviously the secondary for the Bears leaves a lot to be desired, they still have they still got a front line that does some shit. So it's just nice to see.
They do have a Grady Jackson. They have some good players up in that front line. A little older,
even happier to see that 2-point conversion actually successful because
Turpin
was tripping, which is the other factor I didn't mention there. And that I thought Dak was going to hit.
You want this. You want this. You want this to happen. You want the Cowboys to, go for 2. You don't want to go for 1 and be down 1. It's almost like if you're up, it's just you got to tie it up. You got to go for the 2. That's not even.
Yes.
It's like you look at the rule book of what you're supposed to do, and it says go for 2. When you're down 2, even if it's the second quarter, you still go for 2.
Look,
you got to put the pressure on them.
Like I said,
you're down 1 or 2. It doesn't change their mindset.
Hopefully, I can join you for one of the streams during the week because I feel like that's one of those side debates with a kicker as consistent as Aubrey. When can you make the argument of going for 2 outside of if we don't go for 2, we're going to lose this game?
Right,
because
that's what
I'm trying to say. There's a bigger
saying.
chance, realistically speaking, that 2-point conversion is not successful, whereas Brandon Aubrey is basically a 99.9% chance of getting you that extra point. Like, all I'm saying, I'm not even saying one is right or wrong. I'm just saying it is a good argument to be had.
You get an extra 3 points.
In this scenario, I think you might have a point. It's still relatively early. We get the ball second half. The offense is driving. It's moving. It's firing on all cylinders. So part of it too is not killing that momentum.
And that's my point. Do you understand?
We're driving. We're moving.
I think that's why the Cowboys didn't mind going for that 3 points earlier in the game when you were like, well, because it wasn't close enough to go for it. It was 4th and like 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
But
it's not like we were in a realistic position to score a touchdown.
You still make it a 1-possession game. Boom. Now we're tied.
Look,
1 possession.
It worked out, and like I said, I might have some questions about some of the decisions that Schottenheimer has made when it comes to certain coaching things.
Aubrey kicked that out of the back of the end zone.
But I have to be honest. Even though our team is obviously not as good as it was with McCarthy and all that stuff, I do like the kind of more high-paced energy that Schottenheimer seems to have brought onto the offense and the defense. Again, defense still got a lot of fucking work to do.
I think the offense is simpler and quicker. Yeah. And that helps Dak. And you're seeing the best of Dak right now. And I think that's what Aikman was saying. Like, he's kind of hit a new plateau. Not a plateau, but a new level of things. He didn't plateau. He's kind of seeing the field differently. This is the Romo effect.
A few things look easier for Dak.
Right. And that's like Romo saw the field differently after his 8th, 9th, 10th year.
2014.
This is Dak's 10th year.
2014 was the year that Romo saw things differently.
How many years was it? 9 years? It's about 8, 9, 10 years for quarterbacks. It's a long run here. You got to get the outside sealed. Good job, but they still got 5 yards.
So, yeah, I would have liked to see that
Kenny
stop
Clark
sooner.
makes a stop. That's what from the line of scrimmage.
Behind.
Yeah, I mean, Sandburn makes a stop, but he's 5 yards down the field. So that's his job to fill that.
I know
that gap. So, anyways, yeah, I mean, I think that Dak Prescott right now. I don't want to oversell it, but against at least the Eagles defense, Dak looked very good. The rushing yards, by the way, the Cowboys have 84 rushing yards. The Bears have 5. It's tied. Mm-hmm. We should be by that logic, we should be winning. But yeah, I think Dak is a possibility. It's just easy teams are playing. Not really. The Eagles aren't easy. They're just not playing great either. But Dak is also just showing some maturity the way he's playing. There's some pressure coming from Ezra. Get him! Forces the ball out of bounds.
I will take that every day of the week. And
no flag. Dumb motherfucker. If they call a late hit here, I'm going to be pissed. Escarazu better not be calling a fucking late hit on the quarterback.
Is it Escarazu or Escarazu?
Escarazu.
Okay.
I saw him put his hands to the
well,
he shoved them, but
let's see.
He would still have the ball in his hand.
Hit.
Yes, on the offense. Thank goodness, decline it.
Gosh,
they're gonna take it.
What?
All right, they're taking it. It ends down. It's only. Is it a 5-yard or 10-yard? It depends how many yards it is. This is number 58 for their team. Fucked up twice. He's like number 55 last week for the Giants.
So 10 yards will repeat the down?
Is it 10 yards? It's going to repeat if it's either 5. I thought it was 5.
Because if it was only 5, I feel like we would have just let it.
It's 5. Because they got 6 yards of first down, so we made it a second and 9.
It's still okay.
Instead of a third and
Don't fucking move, Sam Williams.
Instead of 3rd and 4, basically. So it helped. A good call there because we stopped them to a half-yard gain.
But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell there. I swear, Sam Williams was like pitching forward.
Yeah,
I was like,
do not get in that area.
Freaking grab you and shake you.
Yeah, offensive line's looking good. I'm telling you, and again, and we still have a guy in there like a Nate Thomas that can show up. I don't want to rely on him.
C-Doc 80
we don't have Cooper Beebe, so
Dak is locked in. I think after forcing the Bears to punt that last one, that last time, the defense got some confidence, especially after our offense just got us 8 points.
Exactly.
So they're up too.
The defense has to be on point. Have to be on focus. They have to be on communication. If they don't do that, they break down. There's a double stack on the right side of the field. They go left. Someone's got to be there.
No, they got the first.
Damn it. How did they get that?
Oh, gosh.
It's a touchdown.
They got more than a first.
Incredible.
They're on our 22.
Almost a touchdown.
They got like 40-something yards out of that.
On a 3rd and 9. As we're talking about the defense locking in and changing it, they ain't done nothing. The defense got fooled. I don't know what the fuck. He turned his back there. Not that it's his fault. It's more of the scheme, in my opinion. The Cowboys
okay,
are
so
confused.
the real
Cowboys took out Sam Williams. And
the problem is that play was designed for the pressure to actually work.
We don't have any pressure. That's the Micah Parsons.
So if there's no pressure, I'm just saying, because there was no coverage. We sent everybody in and we sent a few safeties back, and that's it.
Fowler, look like he got held. Can we get something here?
We got the first again.
They get another first to the 10-yard line.
Now it's first and goal. Just back to that big play that landed us here in the first place. Like I said,
fucking believable. This defense
it just
sucks.
no
so much dick.
No pressure. So with no pressure, of course, that leaves somebody wide open. I think you've said this before. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it that plays after 7 seconds, like even the best plays collapse or something?
7 seconds? I usually have to 5 or something like that.
5, okay. So the point is that there's, after a certain amount of time, even the best defenses are going to fall apart and leave some kind of guy open.
But there's also a breakdown on both sides, on pressure and on
I know.
coverage.
We gave him like a feature.
Look at this, right there. Fowler got in there. Fowler made
a
great job coming in there and slowing the play down.
Hooker made the tackle.
It was a 1-yard loss. I just want to hold him with 3 points. At this point, I mean, they're on the 10-yard line, the 11-yard line. So listen, it might be. I think it's 2nd and 10 from the 12. So it's basically first. It's basically 2nd and goal. But on the 12-yard line, we gotta keep them. We gotta keep them from getting in the end zone. And I don't know if this defense can do it.
Yeah,
the one advantage,
2nd
and 10, but it's on the 12. The one thing that's important here is that we have the 12th man here is the back of the end zone.
Action.
It hit the ground. Don't hit him. Don't. I know it's all right. You didn't.
Yeah.
But the point is that the 3rd and 10, they don't have the whole field. You're not going to have our guys going deep and getting out of coverage. That's why when you get to the red zone, it becomes harder. I want to tell people that for those that don't know.
Well, we mentioned it before.
We did
a lot of bending,
Caleb
not
Williams.
breaking in that game, where we managed to scrape a win. This is going to be one of those situations where we do need our defense to not break.
Come on.
This
is a big play right here. 4:20 to go in the second quarter before halftime. We got a little time still for those raffle entries for those entries into the Sewn and Stitch jersey. $5. Let's see if we get a goddamn 5 stops.
No pressure.
Easy. Incomplete.
Hey!
Who got that? Is that Williams? Donovan Wilson?
No, I think it was Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I said. Donovan Wilson. I think it was number 6.
Yes, it was.
Yes, big stop.
Way to go, Wilson. Huge
Knocked the ball out there. There was no real pressure on the quarterback.
That's the most disappointing part of all this.
Rome Oduzze was the guy. Oh, man, a little too much space there. But if he had gotten that catch, they would have went for it, even if it wasn't a first down. It would have been 4th and half a yard. They're kicking the field goal. 4 minutes and 19 seconds, 4th and 10. They're going to kick this Cario Santos from, I think, Brazil. He's going to kick this extra point here. I mean, this field goal.
I have an idea.
30-yarder, and he knocks it through.
I have an idea. Since there's 4 minutes and 15 seconds left before halftime, and I do want you to get a second to take a break during halftime since you didn't get to last game. Yeah. I'm going to take my break now. And yes, I actually have an evil reason for it.
Yeah, I know. Something good happens.
Something good happens to the Cowboys every single time.
Now we just said it, it ruined it.
No, it's okay, because last time you said it too.
Yeah, I guess.
And then I was like, oh, don't be mean to me. And then they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, like in 2 plays.
So
hey, baby, take a break.
I'm just going to take a very short break.
I love you.
No, I love you too. But obviously, I'll still be listening to you. So actually, if anything, yes, please keep up the commentary because you're going to be
and get in the chat if you
no, I'll still be in the chat and stuff. I just want to make sure.
I want to answer. I want to answer LT. Okay, I'm
gonna have my little mini snack.
Hurry back.
I don't like eating on camera.
Yes, I know. LT's back in the house, and he said, we got Clowney out there yet? No, not yet. Again, like I said, Jadeveon Clowney was inactive for this game. He got in trouble with an arrest as well, but that didn't have anything to do with that. It was more that he wasn't ready in this fucked up scheme to go into this defense. But again, as a pass rusher, he will be better than what we have, but I don't think he'll be enough. I think we're in a situation where we're still playing off of the we got Micah Parsons style defensive pass rush. Our secondary can relax a little bit, can rest on their laurels. No, I don't think that's the way that this. I think this defense with Everfluss is just a disaster. It reminds me of McCarthy's first guy there. What was his buddy? They got Mike Nolan. When he got Tabasco sauce in his eye, I think it reminds me of his shitty fucking defense, and no one could understand. It was too complex. It wasn't able to be gotten in time. Dan Quinn was the only guy who actually had a good defense in there on a consistent basis, let's be honest. So, Zimmer's defense last year wasn't that great either. but we also had a broken offense because of the quarterback injury and other injuries. So there's a lot of different things we can go into this, but the defense this year, the players we have where they don't match the scheme or scheme, the players are sucking. I don't know, because a lot of these players in the secondary were there last year and the year before that and under Quinn, and they were fine. Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson, Trayvon Diggs. I know he got the injury, but it's been a couple of years. I know he had another injury, but it was an ACL. So my thing is like, what's going on here for the Cowboys? Why is it just Deron Bland, Micah Parsons? Is that the only two reasons why the Cowboys are failing so horribly on defense and look so bad? We heard from Trayvon Diggs and Everflus say communication. Well, what the fuck you doing all week at practice? Chewing gum and high-fiving? Anyways, I'm just saying, like, they gotta fucking practice that shit. Much love, Jet Li. Wiseman 27, Marcus Kersey. They made the kick. Yup. Cassie said, congrats on your team's comeback against the Rams. I know, what a lucky bunch of fuckers. If they had lost, at least we could have won this game. If we could pull it out, we tie with the Eagles, even though I know they get tiebreaker, but we're not even out the first month of the season yet. Clowney, if Clowney is enough, you think we'll package some first? I don't think so. I think the Cowboys just take those draft picks and package them in the draft to maybe move up and get the number 1 pick or number 2 pick or number 3 pick and get a guy like, a quarterback. Get a guy in there like an edge rushing master, and then you have the second year of that in 2027, saying that you could package both guys to get the top pick. That's one, or you can use both picks to try to get. If there's guys the next 2 years is very deep, especially first round is going to be great players at all positions, but then it drops off, right? So even though it's going to be still great in depth, the Cowboys are going to have 2 first round picks. You could either use that for 2 very important positions, have 2 immediate starters, or package it in and get the guy. We'll see what happens. Now it's a run for the Cow. After Sanders gets the kickoff, we get to the 24. He slipped, and then he's Javonte Williams there gets something out of nothing, gets a yard. So it's 2nd and 9 with 3 minutes and 56 seconds and ticking on the clock. I'm trying to get as many questions and comments here. I know I see LT commenting. William Burney in the house. Much love, William Burney. Misses the defense we had in 2021. Diggs was still good. Parsons was a rookie of the year. Quinn's first year as DC. What a great defense. And the next year as well, next couple of years. Better you pass rush, the better secondary is. True Cowboys said we got a what the fuck defense. I know. 2nd and 9. 3:30 below. 3:27 and ticking. We got Tolbert in motion from right to left. Dak snaps the ball. Going to almost an interception there. He goes to Tolbert on a bad pass by Dak to Tolbert, and Tolbert just, he couldn't do it. It was just behind him. That was a bad pass by Dak, but it was also great coverage. It should have never been thrown. I don't know if Dak had anybody else. 14 for 17, by the way, for Dak, for 98 yards and 1 touchdown. You got to remember, this is a Bears defense that in the last 5 quarters before this game started, before these last 2 quarters, the last 5 quarters, they allowed 73 points and 697 yards of offense. We have like 180 yards of offense in 2 quarters. It's 3rd and 9. No pressure. We dump it down, but they're right there for Ferguson. It's 4th. Now it's 4th down and 5 from our own 30-yard line with 3 minutes and 9 seconds, and they're going to get the ball back. Cowboys played horribly. The wife being gone did not help out that drive. And the Cowboys just all of a sudden, they're sputtering. They're sputtering on an offense that's supposed to be good. I know we don't have CeeDee Lamb, but it's just like they brought 3 guys in and a late 4th blitz. Like we sit there and we're holding back 8 guys to block. Very ugly there. 4th and 4 technically with 2 minutes and 40 seconds and ticking in the second quarter. Takes a snap. Punts it, good, Anger, Pro Bowl style punter. Great punt to the 10, not a good note. He gets 10 yards, 15 yards on the run back to about the 28-yard line. Damone Clark with the tackle there. 2:25, Caleb Williams back in the field. Now you have to be smart for the Cowboys. Here's the way I do this. If I'm the Cowboys, 2:25 and 2 timeouts, you got the third one as a 2-minute warning. What you do is you got to have a good first down play. You got a defense. The defense has to stop the Bears on first down to a no gain, a 1-yard gain, a loss of yardage. You hit the 2-minute warning. then the second down becomes the most important play. Second down, if you can stop them on that play, make it a 3rd and 9, a 3rd and 11. You call timeout after that last play if you have to. If it's a running play and they get no yardage, you call timeout immediately. So you save that clock. And then on 3rd down, then that becomes, of course, the most important play. You got to get the stop there. Whatever the case, no flags, just get the stop, force the punt. And again, in that play, if you have to, you call a timeout. That's how you use your timeouts. Zachary Simon, welcome in and welcome to the family here at MCF, My Cowboys Family. Here we got the Bears under center in motion, Caleb Williams. They run the ball, quick stop. They get about 2 yards, 3 yards. You let it go to a 2-minute warning here if you're the Cowboys. I don't think you call a timeout. I think this is the way. This is the rule book here. In my mind, this is the MCF rule book, coaching rule book. You let it go to 2-minute warning. Still too many yards on first down. I think they got 3. So it's about, 2nd and 7? Did he pull an extra yard to get a 2nd and 6? Either way, it's not. I wanted it to be a 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 8 at the most. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 or better, which is unfortunate. 2-minute warning. And, Cowboys, in my opinion right now, Cowboys got to do a better job in a lot of things on defense. Pass rush, which helps. If you got a better pass rush, like Jet Li said, like we've been saying here for years, the better the pass rush, the less you don't have to cover as long. So, you still have to cover, but your coverage becomes easier. Balls are thrown that are more inaccurate when you have pressure. When you have, guys getting sacked, they're not even throwing the ball. When they're throwing the ball, they're wobbly. They're inaccurate. They're through tight windows and mistake throws because they got to throw it out because they don't want to get sacked. That's what makes the defensive coverage. I mean, you can get average guys to make them look like superstars. Trayvon Diggs, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying, could that have been the case? I think the injury is more his case. DaRon Bland's looking great no matter who's in there rushing, but he got hurt. So we're missing a lot of our secondary. On top of that, though, even the guys that are out there are supposed to start the leaders, the guys getting paid like Trayvon Diggs, he's blowing plays. He's slipping. He slipped on one of the plays. He's not really locking down guys like he should, except for that Eagle game against A.J. Brown a lot. But he was on a snap count there. So, yeah, so get the ball back second half, but we got to stop him now. This is what's important here. Stopping him now. 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7, whatever the fuck it is. Stop them now. Get the ball back and try to get in there. At least you got Aubrey. All you need is 1 fucking second on the clock at midfield, and you got a chance for the record. And that's when you do that in this kind of situation, right before the half. So Kenzie Bands here. Dak. Oh shit, we got Mark Hosepian in the house. Much love to Mark. We all know what this season is about. I know Mark doesn't even know what he just got in, but he just got into the raffle, the actual jersey raffle immediately, just like that, and it's a raffle entry he just got. But he also dropped that $5 holler. And he always drops it. No matter what, he drops the love, and we appreciate your love and help, and we appreciate the Discord back and forth when we agree or disagree. But right now, this is a shitty-ass team with a shit-ass defense, and Jerry Jones selling a shit-ass product to the fan base. He said this, "Can I get an update? And who looks good? Our team's a joke. None of our defensive ends are panning out. We had to trade for defensive tackle and receiver help. The all-hype team." Now, exactly what you said. We traded for Pickens, who's making a difference on this team. We traded for Kenny Clark, just for him, Kenny Clark, he's making a difference on our run stop. That's a fact. The problem is, we gave up Micah Parsons. Now we don't have pass rush. But again, these are, Sam Williams is not panning out. Mozzie Smith not panning out. We keep going on some of the other guys, but they're just not panning out. First down for them. Now, if you're the Cowboys, you don't call timeout. Just blew that fucking opportunity. And now the Bears are the ones that have control of the clock on this play. So I 100% agree with you. This is an all-hype team. We don't use the trade enough, which we should do. Not necessarily giving away Micah Parsons and souring every fucking deal that goes through. We're not going to get into the Micah deal. He's a Green Bay Packer. We'll see him next weekend in Dallas against the Cowboys in the opposing locker room. Now, Trayvon Diggs is lost right now. I don't know if it's communication again or what's going on. It's a run. They run for about 3 yards. Sandberg makes the tackle. Jack, this is like I know you, right? You're on my team now. It is Reddy Stewart, former Bear for 2 games. He's on the team. He's our starting nickel corner because Bland's gone. Whether it's Jack Sanborn, who just made the tackle, number 57, is he really that? He's a backup, but he's our starter. But he's a backup in Chicago, but he's our starter in Dallas with Everfluss because he knows him. You see, that's the issues here. It's all Jerry Jerry's guys, and then it's Everfliss's guys. I know we have usually that situation, but why don't I just get the best motherfucking guys in here?
And then it's my guy.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
But why don't we get the best guys in here?
I know.
Not just my guys. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
I think I saw LT ask earlier, too, and by the way, a big mahalo to Mark.
Yeah,
but I think I saw LT ask
brother.
earlier, like, oh, do you expect to cut Jerry to make any other moves and things? Like, the fact that we even got Joe Davion Clowney is already, like, knock me over the fucking feathers.
And
so,
that's not that great.
Yeah.
That's not like legit. He's
that's
not a
the
game
big
changer like people think he was. Like, yeah, if he was
oh, come on, yes.
Yeah, but now here's
just
the
barely managed
here's
to
where if
sneak
I'm
out
the
a stop.
Cowboys, I call a timeout here. If I'm the Cowboys.
We do not.
We
Time
don't.
keeps going.
So the Bears.
So it's like a 3rd and 2.
The Bears thought they were going to call time. The Cowboys were going to call timeout there too.
Yeah, their offense is a little slow to get out there.
Well, no, but they were hoping. See, now it's 3rd and 2, but now the pressure. Now it's under a minute. They're trying to get a field goal at least, but they're wasting
Bears
too
have all
much
3
time.
timeouts.
And if they get stopped here, if they lose yards to stop here, you do this if you're the
Now,
Cowboys.
they don't have Brandon Aubrey, so midfield isn't exactly a
they
field
need
goal
10 more
situation
yards.
for them.
They need 15 more yards for a good one.
Unfortunately, they get those 15
They literally
yards.
get a first down, 15 yards, and just decimate our fucking shitty defense. And it's not even about pass rush there. They got the ball so quick. It's just bad pass coverage and bad pass coaching defense.
Is that Lou Fowl? No.
That's
Stewart
it's Reddy
again.
Stewart. I literally just said his name. He's because I know you, Everfluss.
Yeah.
That's why he's starting for the Cowboys. And Zion Childers, an undrafted
And
guy, was took him from the practice squad. He's
and
our
you know
backup.
what? This happens on other NFL teams too. But let's be real.
Not like
we
this.
feel a little more here in Dallas when you have
No
coaches
pass
playing
rush.
their favorites.
No pass rush. Wide open to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal on the 9. 33 seconds left. The Bears should call timeout here. If I'm them, I'd call timeout, although they're not. Much love to Marco Seppi, who's making the most.
We called timeout.
We did it? No, they did.
I think they did.
It'd be dumb.
They're trying to figure out who did.
We would be dumb if we did.
They're literally trying to figure out who called timeout.
We need to keep the timeout for this right here. Brandon Aubrey. That's the only reason why. Keep that one timeout for that reason. Marco Seppi dropping another 5 on it, getting in the raffle.
Twice.
Back to back. Raffle the raffle.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Mark and mahalo.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, John Luna, 84 points up on there. By the way, I want to say Marco Seppi. A quick side note. I still remember that coffee you sent. I know right now it's things are crazy when it comes to it's that kind of.
He really does mention it.
But my daughter was there. My daughter was with her mom, and they went on a family cruise, and they went to our family trip, not cruise, flight to Hawaii. So she got to enjoy your beautiful state. Much love to Mark, and he's in the raffle another time here.
So he said, we do have injuries, but to show how bad we are, we lost Parsons and the whole D collapses. Yeah. If we had decent players, we could be competitive.
Correct. If we had other guys that can do something. Sam Williams just got stalwart. He didn't get fucking. He didn't even do anything. That's not. We're supposed to get more from a second round guy. What are you fucking talking about?
Okay,
nothing there. Wide open. Nobody in coverage. What the fuck? Like that's not even that's not even Micah Parsons.
No,
that's not pass rush. That ball's out in a second because the Cowboy defense is not even covering. Where's our defense? This is not a 3rd straight game of this shit.
Unless you expect
Let's get Everfluss out of there now.
Yeah, unless you expect defensive linemen to be.
Is it Elam number 20? Is he the problem? Is it Wilson? Wilson's covering nobody. Listen, that's miscommunication.
Yeah, because it sounds like Wilson was supposed to stay down there, but someone else was supposed to drop back.
But no, because they did one thing. It's like.
Look, no offense, but I do feel like Wilson's not the one who fucked up there just based on what I saw. It looked like one of the other guys was supposed to drop, you know what I mean?
Incredible.
Like, at least the way it looked, and again, hard to see. Hopefully my hands are doing it justice. But the point is that,
you're getting blown out.
Donovan Wilson is following his guy, right? Follow. He stops here. They're going to show it again. He stops here and just kind of stays in like this midfield area. His guy drops back. But there's 2 other Cowboy players here
but he's zoning.
that look like they should be dropping back.
So he's in the zone. So he's holding that zone.
So why aren't the other...
So Elam turns to the safety. He does not drop to the middle because the receiver goes to the corner, which should be. See, that's where they're miscommunicating. That's where we need, whether it's coaching. It's obviously coaching, but we need Wilson to drop back into that guy who dropped in his zone behind him and have Elam drop to the middle where we can stop that touchdown going to the tight end.
I know.
So that's where the Cowboys miscommunication. It even looks worse on the players. And the players are fucking up. It looks bad because the coaching is bad, the communication
Mark,
is bad, the whole damn defense is bad.
He's like, the defense shouldn't look this bad just because Micah Parsons somehow left.
I agree.
And that's kind of the point. It's more than just that.
No, it's not Micah Parsons leaving. It's not even about good players and bad players. It's about communication and fucking coaching and players knowing where they're supposed to be. It's a combination of all these things. It's embarrassing.
If we had a timeout, maybe we could have. But now with no timeout, it's going to be very hard for this guy to get involved.
We can still get it. Listen,
I just said it's going to be hard.
It's called spiking the ball. Here's the thing. Listen, guys. I'm hoping we make this a one-possession game before halftime. And I only say that because of Brandon Aubrey. Let the ball go out of bounds. Oh, shit. Okay, you got to take it. They're taking up the field. He's going across the field. What is he doing?
Why would he do this?
All right, well, we're wasting 7 seconds there for no reason to get the ball back, farther back. It just makes no sense there to return that. But that's a mistake on special team, making life harder for the offense. Could cause a turnover, and they could really blow us out. So we get the ball.
That would just be the cherry on top.
We get the ball second half.
And guys, we're definitely going to be hitting up the chat and all your comments. So even though we're not like reading them right this second, please let us know how you're feeling, because this is obviously what we're going to be going back to and discussing as soon as halftime kicks off. Especially if Mr. MCF is going to take
I got to take a quick
little break.
But I will say this: you have the wife. You guys are being great. You guys obviously better hands. Daxton going back to pass. He's looking like he's going to go deep. Has the time, all the time in the world.
Just don't get sacked.
Get out of the fucking pocket. No flags. Throw the goddamn ball. We do, but the ball stays in bounds. The game, it's halftime.
Yeah, that's it.
It's horrible.
Yeah, we don't even bother to try.
Nope. No, you can't.
So, like I said, it's going to be really hard without a timeout to...
Not even, I mean, it was, but I'm saying it's just a bad play. Like, you throw it out of bounds.
And again, it feels like a very limp dick way to go into halftime.
We're down
Even
by
though
10
we're getting the ball
Bears.
back, it still means that we have to go back out there and then go score. And then, realistically speaking...
Can I say something?
I'm going to bring back an earlier topic. And then, yes.
Yeah,
actually, how about this? You go first.
Yeah, I just want to say this real quick because I'm going to put the 20... first of all, goal is over, but we're starting the second half goal now. So we're going to do that. And...
Mackenzie 2 times. Much love.
Yeah.
With
Mackenzie,
a $2 holler.
Two times.
Eberflus is stuck in the 90s. How ridiculous is it that we went from an offense that couldn't move past the Y2K to a defense that looks like the last time it was hot was when I was in diapers?
Whoa.
Let's be real. Like, what is going on here? We wasted 18 seconds on one play. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was the dumbest set of things there. Dumbest set of things we can do. I'm gonna say this for again. We're
making the Bears look like.
I'm gonna say this for 2 hours, but of course it just means the end of the stream.
Yeah.
Okay. The end of the stream, it's gonna go all the way. I'm gonna set it up again. This is right now at this point, unless John Luna hits again with some great. Did I not do it right? Oh no. Okay. I'm sorry. I got it there. Okay. So again. This is to get into the jersey raffle. It's up and going now officially. We did a new one. The last one that got in automatically was Mark Hovsepian. He got in automatically into the jersey raffle for this month of September. We'll be doing that in the month of October. But I do want to show before I leave and maybe give my parting words. I do want to make sure people know because it's starting over here a chance to get into this raffle. 4 names will get picked out. If we hit the goal, all 20 $5 hollers, I guess, in the super chat gets hit. If we get 20 of those or more, everybody in that or more, right? If we get 24, all 24 names will be in a raffle, and we pick 4 names out of that raffle. We do it for the whole month every time we get it. Right now, we don't have any of these right now because of John Luna, we go right into it, and you guys get automatic raffle entries. No pre-raffle. So for that first half, because of John Luna. The second half, though, restarting things as we always do, and second half, giving everybody a chance to get into this raffle through the pre-raffle way.
Yeah.
Currently, now if it changes, that's up to you guys, John Luna, or any big droppers out there. But if any big drops are done to take the whole bullseye, then every drop after that is an automatic entry into this raffle, not into the pre-raffle. But until that happens, it's the pre-raffle. That's what we'll call it. So anyways, I just wanted to make that mention. As far as this game, listen, guys, I know you're going to go through it. I'm going to tell you this. It's disgusting. The defense is horrific. I think Eberflus needs to be fired probably in the next couple of weeks, if not sooner, if this is the way it's going to look. Because this is not just an issue with the player or Micah being gone, or an issue with Wilson. When it comes to Donovan Wilson,
Micah's probably happier than ever that he got out when he did, because he would have looked like shit this year.
I'm saying even the quick passes. We know that one of the ways of stopping Micah Parsons was throwing the ball quickly in a second to a second and a half, so Micah does not disrupt the pocket. But they don't have in those last two plays. There's literally no coverage, so it's miscommunication. It's defensive communication. But these guys played very well and communicated very well in the past 3 defensive years. We had 3 defensive coordinators in a row: Quinn, Zimmer, and now Everfluss. 3 different guys, and they've done great with 2 of the 3. Also done great with, during the Dan Quinn years. They communicated fine.
Yeah.
So why is there a problem now? Is it only because the players suck? Or is it the players aren't that great, they're better in that system? Along with the system fucking sucks and the coaching fucking sucks.
Exactly.
That's what I think it is, and Everfluss is the main perpetrator there. On offense, Shoddy has improved our running game. I like the offensive line. Dak is playing well, but, still having not really issues. Just the offense as a whole looks dead sometimes. And without CeeDee Lamb and him getting hurt on a dumb play call, in my opinion, that hurts the offense obviously in a big way. Pickens coming up big though. The few guys that Kenny Clark is still stopping the run. They're not getting any running yards.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys are doing great. On
some
that side of things.
Some of your comments in the chat are absolutely cracking me up. BB13 said this makes Mike Nola's defense look good.
I'm telling you, I've never seen a defense worse than this. I've never seen a defense in week 3. If it's something preseason, I see this.
We're a record-setting type of defense, as in you play us, you're going to set records.
I've never seen lack of coverage, not just on a play or two, but in an entire 2.5 games. That's what we're seeing. 2.5 games of confusion.
So
what's going on?
I'm going to hit up this comment, and then, baby, if you want a break,
yes, I'm taking it
take an hour, forever hold your pee.
Yes, I know. Mark Hovsepian, first hit of 20 to try to get in this raffle. And again, it will count as an automatic entry if someone drops the huge bomb.
Thank you. Big mahalo.
Shout outs.
Mark Hovsepian.
So it takes John Luna to 77 points. What did Mark Hovsepian have to say?
He said, our drafts have sucked for years.
Pretty bad, especially that Mozzie.
Yeah, we get Taco. 1 or 2 studs, and everyone else is mediocre. And then Jerry Jones pays them. Yeah. Mozzie is a joke, and watching Jerry Jones cry is great.
I know the joy of that, but it's pain for us fans.
As I say, watching him cry would feel a lot better
not because he's crying.
Our tears were also not falling for very different reasons.
Exactly.
The only good part about any of this is that Jerry at least has to suffer right along with us. Yeah. That's the only small pleasure that I can take in the merry-go-round that Jerry has turned it. And a few of you guys said it in the chat. Jerry is not only a con artist, right? Suds Deluxe, but we can never have the offense and the defense be good at the same time. It always feels like we're compromising one for the other. And even from a defensive standpoint, I've seen this joke quite a few times, so I'm not going to take credit for it, but we've stopped the run, but at what cost? Because we have gotten much better and more effective at stopping the run, but that feels like a day late and a dollar short when we are still obviously having moments where we're not stopping the run, and then we can't seem to stop anything else or create any pressure. So we lost on the abilities that Micah had, but we also didn't really fully fill that run-stop gap that we were having. Kenny Clark has definitely done really good and elevated the guys around him, but kind of like Mark said, the guys around him still really fucking suck. Anyway, thank you so much. Another big mahalo to Mark Hovsepian with a $5 holler, and he said, I can't believe you didn't call me when you visited. Shame on you. What was your favorite coffee? I don't want to lose, but him pouting is a great consolation. So Mark, so it wasn't Mr. MCF that went, or I, or anyone. It was little Jay with her mother and her mom's side of the family. So it was like a them trip. We didn't really have any say on their logistics or what they did or what they were doing over there. Otherwise, trust me, we would have loved to. And fingers crossed, that's definitely on the dream bucket list. So whenever we do eventually hopefully get out there, we will definitely have to stop and hang with you. But as far as the coffee flavors, I know Mr. MCF won't say, but I know he loved I think it was the vanilla one.
Yeah,
Or white macadamia or something. No, vanilla macadamia. I know, something like that. That was the one that I know he really liked. So there you go. Well, real shit. So Kenzie Bands. Let me go ahead and read a few other comments here in the chat, because honestly, I was gonna say a bunch of stuff while Mr. MCF was talking. I was reading what you guys were saying, and I'm just like, you guys said it better. So JRP1010 said, if we're struggling this bad against 0-2 teams like the Giants and the Bears, I can only imagine how much worse we'll be against better teams. Yeah, it definitely feels like week 1 was the real fluke, and that us playing even vaguely well against the Eagles is the aberration, not the other stuff. So I think I04 said, they're talking about the Steelers. I'll get to your other comments there. Sky Johnson said, this is a bad team. Jetly44 said, stop the run, but give up those big passing plays. And yeah, and that's why I said, it's like, even when we do things on the defense, it's like we can never have it consistent. Or like that joke that Skeptical Fan said earlier, way back in the beginning of the stream, where he's like, we can't have Diggs and Bland at the same time. We can't have CD and Pickens at the same time. Like, always end up in a situation where we only have the one and we just kind of have to hobble along with the rest. So Cowboy Longhorn said, I don't know if I've ever seen a secondary this bad ever watching football. I think someone said it earlier that the only other defense that's worse than us is the Saints, that we're like the 31st defense. I wonder if that's going to change after week 3, because I have a feeling it will. Kenzie Band said, we're going to play trash now. Do it and just be trash for the whole season. This is why the Cowboys be tricking people. One game, they play like a fucking Super Bowl contender team, and then the next game we're shit. And I added that fucking in there myself because I felt like it needed that in there, Kenzie, but absolutely. Aztec Aguilar 4 said, the best player in practice gets to play on game day. Well, that does not seem to be the case on defense. Someone is lying to us Cowboy fans? Again, we know it happens not just on the Cowboy team, right? Like, this happens on other teams where they also have coaches' favorites that play over guys that maybe should be starting based on either talent or even opportunity, or even just, this guy sucks so bad, we might as well see what the other guys got. I wonder how long that's going to last, and if it's going to be one of those situations where we just take Eberflus and all of his players out with the bathwater. Unfortunately, the way that Jerry tends to run, even if we're in a scenario where, let's say, we get rid of Eberflus, right? The guys that he got for this team, it's too late. We're kind of locked into those guys. So one way or another, we still kind of need a few of them to contribute something. But again, it would go a lot way towards contributing if you have the guys that actually deserve to start playing there and not just playing favorites with the coach because you're buddies with the coach. So rolling back a little bit more, Milton Green said, quarterbacks are sitting back there forever, though. Yeah, it really bothers me. Again, say what you want. The biggest way that losing Micah Parsons has hurt us is there is no pass rush of which to speak of. Like, not a single bit of it. Pressure, we don't know her. Never heard of it. So, like I said, while we might be able to more effectively stop the run, we didn't really answer the question of how are we going to pass rush now that Micah's gone, because that's kind of the gap that really was left when he kicked rocks. So I really don't know what to say there. Like you guys have been saying, it feels like an intentional and deliberate decision. If Eberflus sticks around past a certain point, also feels like an intentional and deliberate position. And, I would not, grab the tinfoil, let's start making our little hats, because I think we can all picture a universe where Jerry somehow manages to squeak out a top 5 pick for the Dallas Cowboys, when he also still has another first-round pick later on because of the trade, even with Green Bay, even if it is a 20, 25-plus sub-pick, still a first-round pick. Jerry's over here feeling like, ooh, I'm pulling all the strings, I'm being so successful. Again, at what cost, though? Because you can't ever get the time back. So, let me go ahead and kind of roll back, say hi to some people I see here. Motor City Maniac, what's up? Tosha Smith said, it comes and goes. We can't be consistent in our wins, and last year with our 7th straight was amazing. I would love that feeling in the first half of the season. at this point, I would just like to see, like, I don't want to lose games in any scenario, but it does feel better to lose closer games. Getting absolutely ripped apart like this by, as everyone's noted here, one of the worst teams in the NFL currently. That is a non-debatable fact. After we barely squeaked out a win against one of the other worst NFL teams. Like, goddamn. Like, it's, like, we're hanging with the trash and expecting to come out smelling
What's
like
up,
roses.
motor in the
no.
house. Yes.
Anyway, sorry. It just, you guys are making some amazing points here in the chat.
It's time to kick off. We get the ball. It's
exactly
down
why
10,
I said you guys said it better than I could.
And we started with Miles Sanders on the kickoff.
Oh, does that mean Turpin? No, Turpin's not hurt. He's still out there.
Right. Horrible.
I wonder if that's just part of, like, managing his load post-neck injury.
His load.
We can't afford to lose him as a receiver. I think that's probably the bigger part. CeeDee Lamb, I'm not sure if he's been officially ruled out, but I don't think he's going to come back.
I don't think so either.
So that means that Turpin, by nature, can't really do as much on special teams.
We can't wear our CeeDee Lamb jersey anymore. Every time we wear it, something horrible happens.
Scorpio, what's up?
I do agree with you.
Still win.
Great point you made about Turpin being used more in offense now. So
speaking of offense,
run,
9 yards there for Williams. Awesome.
Javonte Williams. I mean, maybe our best pickup in the offseason.
Jason White said, does anyone think that Caleb Williams is a good quarterback?
No.
We're making him look amazing.
Right.
That was literally his second comment after that. Like,
that's what
we're making him look like
we do that with a lot of quarterbacks. And I apologize to Motor City for allowing the Bears to get a victory
BB13
against.
said it sucks because our run game and run defense are better, but the pass rush and the secondary are a joke.
Everything else dropped off. What the fuck? Play action there. It's a basic dump off.
Come on! Williams, oh my gosh! Wow!
Williams made three turns there and made a first down out of that. You gotta give him credit. I know he had that fumble and it kind of killed our momentum in a big way, but it was a better play by the Bears, and it was a bad play by him.
You can't deny that he made up for it.
He's having a great year so far. He's been a superstar for our team, honestly.
But yeah, fuck the Bears. And a few of you guys also mentioned this way early in the stream, but something about Soldier Field is just, like, not...
Yeah.
Like, it just does not like us.
Always moist.
There is still a lot of time left, and like we said, we just got the ball this second half.
Oh, we got the man Marco Seppian saying, hold up. You know... I might, I was thinking maybe I'll do it at I'll do it at 4 names every time we hit it. I just do 4 names from that group. We may just do that every time, like after the stream.
Ooh, there we go.
Much love there, Marco Seppian, Malik King, welcome and welcome to the family.
Now Marco Seppian said,
dropping that 5 on it, knocking the door on the on the goal with a bullseye there for the goal. Huh? 3 out of 20. What did he have to say?
He said, "Of course, peeps will diss me, but where's our $60 million a year quarterback? Those 2 receivers and a solid O-line and run game, and we can't move the ball. So, hey, CeeDee Lamb is hurt.
That is true.
And so far, even though it's only week 3, you watch the tape, Dak has made some great passes that have been just straight up dropped by
first down, Miles Sanders.
Receivers.
Good job. Our run game is just killing it, by the way. And you're saying here, running game, you said the running game is very good. We are at 130 yards a game right now. That is like top 10 in the NFL. And Javonte Williams is the 7th best running back before this week started. He's going to be top 5 running back.
I'm not joking. Our offense is actually doing a solid job. The problem is that our defense is basically wet toilet paper.
Correct. That's the biggest issue.
Like, there's been twice now where in the span of either 1 to up to 5 plays, they scored a touchdown on us right away.
Yeah,
super quick.
In a play or two, they just took major advantage of us.
Sanders with a solid 5 yards there,
and
too.
Miles Sanders has fucked up that first game and cost us that Philly game. But he's been running strong, believe it or not, as well. As good as any of the other guys in our past have. And Javonte Williams running better than anybody else has run in the last since
let's go offense.
Since the best year we had Zeke.
And Deadly44 said, here we go for the second half.
Hell yeah. Do you think that he's been, right now, showing the way he's running, I guess Pollard is up there too. I guess Pollard's there. But Javonte Williams is really a surprise in the way he's playing.
Different type of play. Sorry, we were going to line up Williams as a receiver instead he lined up. But we have Lipke in.
It looks like a run.
It does look like a run.
But they are going to try they want to bring in extra help. Dak just got crushed. On 2nd and 5, Dak got killed. We bring in extra help with Williams. And I don't know what happened.
We didn't...
I don't know what the Bears did, but
we didn't fool them.
We couldn't figure out what happened. We got fooled.
What did Lipke do? Yeah,
They fooled
I don't want
us.
to say, yeah, Lipke
Guyton
kind
got
of
fooled. Guyton lost the block completely.
So we had 2 people fuck up there, by the way.
Guyton really fucked up.
And Lipke, unfortunately, like, not saying he went the wrong way, just saying that he was going the wrong direction by the time that he noticed the guy. He was already past him.
Incredible. Well, that changes everything
so
now.
It's almost like him and Hoffman were, like, not trying to run into each other, and Hoffman can't handle 2 guys at once.
That ends the drive. 3rd and 15. Can we get to this?
That sounded weird.
That's 3rd and now it's 4th and 12. 4th and 13. We almost got to that C.
Are we
to
in
the
field goal?
No,
we just got. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
sorry.
You gotta get to at least the midfield.
No.
Incredible.
It took me a second here to remember
it's just
exactly.
Incredible, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what that play calling was. That was not great.
It's horrible. Just horrible.
And you know what? To be fair, there probably was somebody open on that 3rd down that Dak could have maybe gotten the ball to, and that does play into what Marco Seppian just said. And I just went against it, and this just kind of plays into it. Yep. So to be fair, I'm going to point that out because it's hard to deny some of that, right? Like, damn, this is one of those moments where, fine, there's a mistake, but, you know, sometimes you do want and need your players to step it up. But, you know, you guys also said it, though. Like, what was that play call? So which is it? Was it the play call, the play design? Did Dak have somebody open there that he could have hit for a better attempt at that first down? Like, was there someone 10 to 12 yards down the field that had to fight for those last 2 or 3?
All I know is I brought this out, just in case it's needed.
It's supposed to be a fun stream.
Yeah, well, I thought it was going to be the other way around.
I know.
This thing here.
Malik King, by the way, said, sorry, but Fluss needs to lose his job, man. He does not know when to blitz.
I said that. I see people say, should he be fired immediately? I think so. This motherfucker here needs to be gone. But it won't happen yet because Jerry Jones refuses to look bad, even though everyone sees it. He refuses to look bad. So, it fucking sucks, man. And I apologize for all Cowboy fans for the way
Sky Johnson said, if Bears score again, game's over. Kenzie Van said, I don't understand why we keep giving it to Ferguson on those 3rd and 20. Like, he runs 3.5 yards. A Scorpio saying a 3rd and 15, and we throw short. Like, throw it deep and hope for a catch or at least a pass interference, which, again, back when there was still a chance of CeeDee Lamb coming back questionably. You know, I said, if you only, like, if I'm get CeeDee Lamb, the first chance I get, the first thing I want to do is try to get the ball to him. And like, make him feel like a threat from the jump. He only got one play before he realized, nope, I can't play on this ankle. And had to come out.
I mean, with all that, the Bears are missing their linebacking core, starting linebacking core, starting cornerbacking core. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
No excuse. I don't care.
Now, Deadly 44, I actually disagree a little bit with that. Again, O-line's actually had a really, really good game, and I would not necessarily, like, that was definitely on Guyton.
He missed completely.
But I can think of 2 mistakes he's made the whole game type of thing. Like, I'm just saying, the O-line's actually been playing very good. And while he did miss completely, it wasn't 100% only on him when it came to the way that developed, because I would put a tiny bit of that on Lipke as well. And if you're placing blame, I mean, let's be real. Cooper Beebe probably could have handled those 2 guys a little bit better than Brock Hoffman did, and that's not an offense. It's just a reality.
Well, that's
maybe
maybe
that extra half second Dak needs to take that step out.
Starter versus backup, not just a backup, but a backup who's undrafted.
And that's giving Brock Hoffman tons of credit because, damn, solid game, solid performance. So just throwing out there that and I say that because I know I say this every time. Whenever we watch the film afterwards, I always see so many more things, and I'm like, damn, I can't believe we missed that, or how did we see that? Yeah, so that's why I took back what I said about Wilson.
Lou Fowles hopefully going to get some good snaps. Not some fucking, put him in the right position.
I've seen him like twice all game.
He got burned once. Lou Fowles coming on the blitz, though, on the right side, and he is trying to, and again, blitzes, but overdoes it, does not seal the edge.
Yeah.
And that's what an overzealous rookie does.
Well, let's be fair. It sucks.
The coach is putting him in that position.
We probably have a lot of semi-decent talent on this team that's being developed very incorrectly, Yeah. And
Lou Fowles, all you gotta do is say, go in there, disrupt the play, but make sure you steal that edge in case they run that side. And that's what he should be told. He's probably told, just do your thing. Come on, you can.
And by the way, Cowboys are averaging about 5.5 yards a play. Bears are averaging 10.5. 10.6 yards a play to be specific.
Embarrassing. Here comes a big play for them.
Ooh, batted down.
Interception, no interception.
Dude!
Can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break.
What? That was lame. That was on me. Yeah, Trayvon, it's on you. How many more shits gotta be on you?
Oh. Murray.
No, like, it wasn't on Trayvon. But, like, come on.
No, Murray and Lil Fowl were closest.
Just unaware.
But it wouldn't have made a difference. I don't. In an interception, I don't think so.
Fine, sure. Not the point. Momentum shifts. Energy changes. Defense is off the field. Offense gets another chance to go out there and do some shit.
Second and 10. These plays are now becoming ever so more important. Where's Osa, by the way? Getting paid $20 million. He ain't done fuck shit. Thank you for those that don't. Wide open. Bad pass. That's why we got lucky. Wide open.
I think Fowler managed to get
a little pressure.
Yeah.
And again, like I've been saying in this game,
like not much, but
all you need is a little bit of pressure in the. Yeah, he put an arm up, but
pressure. Yeah, pressure is a generous word for it.
All you need is a little bit of pressure on Caleb Williams, and he's going to be inaccurate. But the Cowboys barely got pressure in this game. When they do, yeah, good things happen. Incompletions. So now you got third.
Fuego, much love.
And
yeah, no delay on that either, Scorpio. That was kind of weird, but
listen. 3rd and 10. This is important here. I know. Guys, continue your Scorpio comment.
No, it's okay.
3rd and 10 is huge. We're blitzing. I mean, someone's open, and there's easy first down. Wow. Elam just can't cover. He's trash. DJ Moore gets the first down. They're just moving down the field at will.
Maybe we got to go back to fundamentals. So, Eberfluss. Pressure is when the defensive line actually pushes back against the offensive line, encroaching in the quarterback's spot,
$10,
making it hard for the quarterback to pass the ball.
I might do one just because I need it.
I can show you a diagram. It's really cool. They have these little O's and X's that show you like how it works. Promise. Very effective.
No pressure, wide open to another first down.
No, it's like a 2nd and 1. I think
it's gonna be 30. They're gonna score 31. I never thought they'd score over 30 points. I really did. I'm shocked. But no matter how much we say, and how much you can say it's a trap game, whatever it is.
No, we said it from week 1 that the Cowboys were surprising us. I mean, I'm so surprised. The Cowboys still find new ways to surprise
I'm shocked that the Cowboys are playing so badly. Especially on defense, like I just can't believe they haven't like as a coaching, group, as a scheme, as a system. How do you look this bad after 3 weeks?
I think Elam is worse than Anthony Brown.
We stop in the run, great. Like we are doing a great job inside. We are one of the better run stopping teams,
and we improved. Yes. We got much better there.
But we didn't do anything with the guys that were supposed to take over as better pass rushers, showing up as all around talent. These guys aren't producing, and that's where it fails. Kenny Clark is the man stopping the run. Osa, I don't know what he's doing. He's supposed to he's getting single teamed, single blocked, and he ain't doing fuck. We see Solomon Thomas in there. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing a better job than Osa is. And Osa's getting $20 million a year. They run again. This time they get the first, and it's of course through Mozzie Smith. But Mozzie Smith, Marshawn Nealon, who's more of a run stopper, edge guy, not a pass rusher. He's done good at stopping the run, but not at pass rushing. Mm-hmm. So, we have to blitz to get pressure. When you blitz, you leave guys in one-on-ones like Elam that get burned. They're not even going to huddle here, going no huddle, because they like the people we have in the field, and they're using it against us. I mean, Caleb Williams just easily gets 8 yards, slides, another 8 yards for them. They're just killing us. I mean, this is like a slow death.
We're making it
death
so
by
easy
a million paper cuts,
them.
But it's more like easy paper cuts.
And hey, LT, I don't know, just bribe her with snacks, I guess.
What is that?
I'm just trying to say, like, I don't know, just bribe her with snacks. Like, I'm trying to think how it started off. I mean, I just, I used to just do my own thing when Mr. MCF used to watch football.
She would read her book or play video games, like on her
Yeah,
system.
But then more things, every time you would yell, I would be like, oh, what happened? And eventually I got more interested in what was happening.
Back on the field. A little too late anyways. I just leave him out. This game's an L. The way that,
he doesn't have his helmet. I think he's been officially ruled out. Let me triple check that.
Has he?
I'm going to check.
Defense is major soft here.
I'm seeing jokes of people asking if Eberfluss is even coaching this team right now.
I mean, it doesn't seem
Unfortunately,
like
he is. That's kind of the point.
I know, but it seems like nobody's coaching this defense. And the offense just looks like sputtered, you know? It's not like the Bears are great, because they're not on defense. We're supposed to be great. Offense scores 30 points. But we got 14, and it's almost the fourth quarter.
By the way, yeah, he was officially ruled out about 10 minutes ago, CeeDee Lamb, with an ankle injury. Officially. So, keep that in mind.
Now Trayvon Diggs makes a great...
hurt?
No, Trayvon made a great tackle there, and he just got a knee to the head. So... But it's just like,
no
again,
good
he
deed
is
goes
out.
unpunished.
He is
coming,
out.
Yeah, he's coming
and he's got
out.
banged up.
And congrats to the soon-to-be uncle, if you haven't heard. His brother, Stefan, is having a baby.
Well, congrats.
With Cardi B, and apparently,
is that what it is?
Allegedly, a few other women as well. But who knows? We will find out.
Cardi B didn't like that question they asked her. Sorry.
Anyway, 2nd and 7.
And we're blitzing. And
they
we
run the ball.
gotta just make a tackle here. We do, but they still get like 3 yards.
Look, it's unfortunately not like a 3rd and 4, but it still could have been way worse. Our defense is soft.
It could also been a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7.
Soft is too generous a word. That's my point.
Yeah, I agree.
Soft is too generous a word.
Soft is very
Albert
nice.
said our Cowboys aren't good enough to have a trap game.
Exactly. That's my point. There is no trap game. They're all going to be just hope you win.
Being a fan is the trap.
Yeah. Well, when you see, all the guys going to be playing.
4 minutes, 30 seconds and ticking. It looks like they're setting up for another run. They do a little reverse action.
First down.
They still got the first, yeah.
It doesn't matter what they do.
And it wasn't a reverse. It was a fake reverse.
I can see right now it doesn't really. This game's over.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to watch it to the end. We always do.
They're having fun with us. They're playing with us. Oh, yeah, no.
Now. But that's why I'm trying to say is that, for me, it doesn't really matter because we can't stop them. Everything they do, we look like a high school team out there on defense. Offense looks sputtering, but it still looks okay. Even without CD, we can still manage. We still run the ball. Dak can still throw the ball. We got blocking, but the defense is just so bad.
Malik King said, "Seriously, what is Eberflus doing? Dude's getting a free paycheck."
I don't know. I've never seen it. You guys said it. I said it first right away. I've never seen a defense this bad. Wanye Thomas is in there now making a tackle on the quarterback because there's nobody else making a tackle.
And by the way, one of the only things that we had to look forward to on this team was that CeeDee Lamb Pickens combo on offense. If CeeDee Lamb is going to be hurt for any significant amount of time, we get to enjoy nothing.
Is getting the camera on him. Yeah, that's a wasted year of getting Pickens and a wasted pick lost. It goes from bad to worse. Hey, Pickens at least would be worth a 3rd round.
Trayvon went straight to the blue 10. I think he might have a concussion.
I think it was a shoulder. It could be a concussion. It could be shoulder.
You said he took the hit to his head, right?
Yeah, but it was the way he had to make the hit.
I know
with the
he
shoulder.
didn't seem like dazed and stuff.
He just stayed down for a second. We don't know which way it was.
He seemed immediately banged up, which is the bigger concern. God, again, it's literally something. Damn, I wish I could remember what our our record prediction was at the beginning of this year. Because I feel like we'd be laughing about it now.
9 wins. Oh, that's a hold. They held Fowler, but they didn't call that. Gets the first down if there's no flag. But damn, I thought he got held. Fowler.
It cracks me up because again, when you did the ref check, one of the things you said is offensive or defensive holding was a big.
Fowler was in the backfield, but they didn't call the look.
Yeah.
I could have sworn 73 grabbed them, but...
I mean, I have to be honest. That angle they just showed doesn't really show him getting grabbed. Right. It just shows him getting through, just not fast enough. Yeah. And again, Fowler got through, but then there was no support to kind of back him up.
Nobody else at least holding the... If you held the line, there's a guy there, you forced the field goal. No. Now we're going to play this game here.
Come
you got
on.
hit there. Good hits, but nobody tackles.
What the fuck,
Can we
man?
make the tackle?
Get this guy down!
He lost an extra 5 yards, thank goodness. So it helped the Cowboys, but we got lucky. It's like we got lucky.
Again, at what cost? Because my blood pressure just raised 10 points seeing that bullshit.
At this point, I'm like, it's like I feel like last year. I expect this is just embarrassing. There's no more. Is that Kenny Clark got hurt?
Yes, it is.
If it's Kenny Clark, I mean, then you can't make you can't. No, I'm saying if he's injured for any significant
and Trayvon, of course, is.
Hey, listen.
You know what? I think you're right. You think you're right. I 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 think you're right.
I just don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, yeah, not that it's like surprising. It's just like everything goes from bad to worse.
Trayvon's still in the injury tent, in case you were wondering. It's been about, what, a few minutes now?
It feels like last year, except this is the entire defense is getting lost. And again, imagine if you lose Kenny Clark. I mean, we're supposed to have him 2 years. Imagine you just have him for 2 games. And then, you lose Micah for that.
So, I don't know if you heard me, because I think I might have said this when you were on your break. At this point, I don't really remember. I don't think it matters.
I'm in a daze.
I said that it would absolutely be
way.
a Jerry Jones thing, and I think it was in some response to something. I said it would absolutely be a Jerry thing to basically, I think it was about firing Eberflus. That was it. Because someone said it's hard to replace the defensive coordinator like midseason and stuff like that.
It is.
But maybe it's intentional.
I heard
we kind of not saying that we plan on sucking, just saying that Jerry would absolutely be fine keeping Eberflus here a little bit longer than maybe he should be.
He will always do that. That's why I said in a couple
weeks. He would love, again, Jerry would love nothing more than imagine a top 5 pick from the Cowboys, and then you get the real cherry on top, which is that pick from Green Bay, even if it ends up being at 25 plus or whatever. Still 2 first-round picks, with one of them being guaranteed an elite player. Like, that to me is you're right, that is a temptation too great for Jerry to not take advantage of.
I know you're saying, especially I know when you said about it being like a Green Bay's pick is going to be a top 25 pick, it's not going to be a top 10 or a top 15 or even a top 20. It's going to be a top 25 pick. Again, they lost today. We want them to always lose. Remember that. We want them to not make the playoffs. Yeah. Because anything that's number one. Over the Eagles, it's important because that only helps our draft. But, yeah, if you have a top 10 pick, if you're the Cowboys and you have a top 10 pick because you're that bad, you have 5 wins, 6 wins, you get the 10th or 11th pick, you use that and you use your 25th pick, you can get the second pick or the third pick.
A big mahalo, by the way, to Mark Hovsepian. Yes. Thank you very much. Looks like Clark is up, at least, and being walked to, I would have said the medical tent, but I think I think Trayvon Diggs is already in that fucking tent. But he said, see, this is what I mean by hype.
Yep.
All I heard was, these other wide receivers look great. Where's Flournoy, Tolbert, Turpin?
Yep.
Okay, so they aren't CD, but where are these studs?
Yo, Pickens is showing up. But that's a traded guy, right? The guys we had are all hype.
I saw someone make a joke saying that Ferguson must be on Schottenheimer's PPR league.
Here we go.
Fantasy Football League.
Make a tackle there.
Because I feel like part of the reason we haven't seen some of those guys, Mark, is because Ferguson has been getting a lot of those targets that you might normally see. For example, Turpin, week 1 against the Eagles. Turpin was so involved in our offense. Where the fuck is Turpin now on our offense when we need him more than ever? Right? That play that he got hurt, CeeDee Lamb, is the type of bullshit we usually used to pull with Turpin. But now, Turpin's the one that's too, oh boy. Well, Trayvon Diggs is helmet off on the sideline,
looking
head down.
And it looks like his neck or his shoulder or a concussion.
So it looks like Kenny Clark just got hit really hard in his left leg. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. Seabass, much love. I know.
Man, this is just like we can't. The
worst
defense I've ever seen in my life when it comes to coverage. The worst communication. The worst coaching. I'm just saying Eberflus needs to go immediately, but they won't. They'll let him stay longer, and not just to lose games, but just because Jerry don't want to look bad. It's a combination of all that bullshit. 3rd and goal from the 11. So it's a quick pass. They need all the blocking to work. We need just a tackle. And they get a 4th down
like
chance.
5-6 yards.
Good tackle there by Osa. At least he did something.
Tornado.
7 yards down the field. But he did a nice hit. And it forces a 4th and goal from the 4. Will they go for it for the kill or will they go for the field goal?
I think they should go for it. What's the risk?
They got to go make the Cowboys go 95 yards.
Yeah, I would take that risk.
They are. They're going for it. This is for the slit in the throat right here. So
don't worry, we're gonna.
And there's 20 seconds before the. They'll probably. I'm gonna say this. They probably will let the.
I love all the real football fans trying to tell the rest of the fans to shut the fuck up.
4th and goal. On the field. Get some pressure. They do. They got.
Is it enough? Nope.
Wide open.
Same as last time. Like exactly the same as last time.
Wide open. Like nobody's even 10 yards next to the guy with the end zone as your 12th man. It's 30-0, 30-14 with 9 seconds in the third. It's about to be 31-14. Unless the Cowboys just go crazy passing the ball and get lucky on defense in the 4th quarter, this game is I say it's done, but it's never over till it's over.
Seabass, thank you so much, because that was one of the things that, I kind of ranted about when it comes to, like, you see it happen on other NFL teams, but it hurts us even more here in Dallas because we already have all other types of isms fucking with our squad. And he said it, Everflex knows damn well 57 is not better than 35. Exactly. Yeah, like, Leo Fowl should be in there.
And again, Leo Fowl still made mistakes, though.
But he's still better than... oh my God,
Sandberg, 57.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting mixed up with
Sandberg is a good run stopper, but he's a backup, is my point. He's a backup from the Bears at linebacker. He was there, like, they had two guys, they usually nickel, so you have 4 down linemen and 2 linebackers. And he was one of the linebackers that was the third, he's the third linebacker. So, yeah, he's a starter sometimes. But he was
still no update on Trayvon Diggs. I'm trying to find out what's going on with him, just because... Last we saw him, he was just sitting on the bench, head down, no helmet.
Listen, we don't have any idea what's going on. Yeah, so let me just put fourth quarter because that's where we're at. And let me just say that we have 4 out of the 20 hits on the raffle. We still have an hour and 22, but really it's whenever the game ends, which may be in about 35 to 45 minutes, and then that's going to call it. But again, if we hit it,
definitely not the type of game that's going to have a long overtime.
Yeah. Right now, I could easily do the raffle, and if we hit it. Marco Sepian has already got 4 raffle entries in it. True. So, but again, that'll be if we hit it on the normal way, right? And hitting one by one. Yeah. If we get a big drop, it changes it to an automatic entry into the end of the month raffle.
LT,
that's the only good thing left we got. You know what I mean? And it's any team. It could even be a goddamn Eagle jersey. Much love to you, LT. Appreciate you. You guys, hell, you got lucky playing like shit, but you guys, that's what teams that win championship, that's what teams do, because they get better as the season goes on, and that's what good teams do.
Yeah, shitty-looking wins are still wins.
Yeah, and it's not like, it's still against decent teams, and even though we played you guys a division team, tough in that game, you didn't look great, but you guys will get it figured out. That's the thing, unfortunately. The Cowboys haven't started even figuring it out, especially on defense. So
and Seabass, you're also not wrong there too.
What did you say?
Just saying that he's kind of over Trayvon. He basically had one good year. Other than that, he's been injured, and like the first hard tackle he makes in this game, he gets hurt too. Like
the simple thing is,
just not worth it.
Number one, we would have had at least 2 good, highly paid years of his if the Cowboys would have signed him when they should have signed him. And it could have been out of his contract by now. He would be on this team by now. Now we got to wait till next year to get out the contract, and we save like $17 million, but we still take a $12 million hit.
If this is how we're playing against the Bears, guys, I mean, we'll be like
next week we play against the Green Bay Packers, who lost against the Browns, so
we'll
it's
be
possible.
Like 3-14.
Yeah, but things that you want to ask. What I got a question. What are some things to look forward to? Of course, Deron Bland coming back. A couple other things.
I did see a joke in the chat, I think, by BB13 saying Overshown. Actually, let me read the comment.
Well, Overshown coming back. That's
he said Overshown and Ravel rest up till next season. Yes. We'll be buried by Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Ravel will be back in another week or so. Or I'm sorry, by week 5 they said against the Jets, which actually gets me to the schedule. Which when you look at this, you got Micah by the kickoff. You got Turpin, and you got Turpin down at the 34-yard line. They crushed them.
I know the Jets lost last minute to the Bucs, but they held in there, and it was a tough game against a tough team.
Even the bad teams are going to get up on us. They're going to love us. So Green Bay is going to be up at us because Micah. You got the Jets, which they just hate. Any teams, it's their Super Bowl. The Panthers, it's their Super Bowl. Now, we should beat them, but whatever. Washington, it's a divisional game. We'll see. But that Broncos game, records could be set that day with Brandon Aubrey. That's what I'm looking forward to.
This is paint on another level.
Oh, beautiful there, though.
Holy
Dak.
shit.
And Turpin probably hurt.
Okay, so Dak, as he's getting crushed because he got that out just in time, gets a crazy-ass pass to Turpin, who, as he's getting tackled, basically gets, knocked in the fucking head hard.
What a catch, what a pass. It was beautiful. Great play by Dak. Great catch by Turpin. But he's not going to be out for at least a play or more.
And that's probably another hurt player, too.
And that means that now you don't have CD or him. Even if it's for the rest of this drive, you don't have him. He might come back. The point is that
we've lost all the speed on the offense.
You're going to have Flournoy in there as your number 3.
We've lost all the speed on the offense.
You have Pickens. You're going to have Jalen Tolbert, and you have Flournoy. Those are your 3 guys. Enjoy.
Because none of the guys, Turpin has just that short burst. He's at that long-term speed.
That's why
CeeDee Lamb has that quick short burst speed. Pickens, kind of gets down the field much better, but he's not Doesn't have that same burst
Right.
as the other guys.
Correct.
And then after that, obviously no one else really.
Well, again, just the fact that you have...
Like,
you
Tolbert
still,
and Flournoy aren't exactly going to start busting up out of there the way that Turpin and CD
both
do.
those guys, those two guys, Flournoy and Tolbert, one of them sometimes can be the number 3 once in a while when they need to take a break with Turpin. But my point, when I block or something like that, you use Flournoy or, you know what I'm saying? But when you on a running play. But when you are using a passing situation, you want to use all 3 guys. They all are weapons. And even with 2 of them, meaning even without CD Lamb, they're still weapons. Not Tolbert or Flournoy. They're just out there. They're basic 4-yard guys.
Yeah.
But the weapons is still Turpin. It's still Pickens. So we're still deadly. That's why I think we could still get points. I don't think the game is over, although it feels like it is.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to the defense. I think the offense has to, of course, wake the fuck up and score some points. They should score 30-something. And I thought they would. Still a chance. We'll see what happens. Hey, 3 touchdowns. 35-31. But is the defense going to do it? Can the defense do it? And I don't see it. So unless they're going to come up with some miracle fourth quarter scheme change that everyone else understands and communicates properly, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But if that was to happen, okay, then we might win 35-31. There might be that outside chance. There's still that hope. But we know the reality is that we suck. Even if we win this game. Like I told you guys when we beat the Giants, I ain't happy. Well, I'm happy we won, but I ain't happy. It's not like we won I see people saying Super Bowl in my comments section. Are you fucking kidding me? After they beat the Giants?
Logan Harlan brings up a good point, too. Like, I don't care if we have defensive backs coming back. Like, they aren't proven yet either. Like, that's kind of a sad reality.
Yes,
right?
I agree. 1,000%. The Savon Revel's a junior. I mean, he's a junior. He's a rookie. He is junior, actually, too.
Yeah, and Overshown just has not had enough play time to be anything but
Plus, 2 injuries on both
player.
knees. The injury was on both knees, by the way. Sucks. John Luna, much
Thank
love.
you so much, Mr. Luna.
He's up to 66 points, by the way, on the board there. And that pass there goes to... Ooh, man.
Williams, who somehow stumbles forward for 1
Williams
yard.
almost tears his knee.
Miss Luna said, waiting for the game to start, but fun fact, Keisha's wearing her MCF jersey.
Yeah.
She wore it to the home opener. Now she's wearing it for that last home game. Awesome.
Good luck, man. I hope they win the Astros.
Have fun, Mr. Luna.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope they do well. Enjoy. Have a fun. Oh,
Ferguson
with a huge
9 yards, 8 yards.
That was a big catch because Dak overthrew that.
Yeah. Well,
pretty badly, so he one-handed it kind of. I know, just
14 and a half minutes. But yes, so we'll keep you updated here. But thank you, brother. Appreciate your love and support.
And Dak is 21 for 24, 152 yards, 1 touchdown. By any other measure, that would be a great day for any quarterback.
Well, how many yards?
152.
Nah, that's not a good day. You need
okay. When you look at our run, game, that's the other part, though. Like, who held?
That's the worst.
Terrence Steele.
These are drive killers. Second time drive killer have happened and taken away points or hurt us on a drive in a major way that we needed. So again, you can't have these dumb things happening.
But it's death by 1,000 paper cuts because again, it's not like it's the worst mistake in the world, but it fucking kills a drive in a big moment where
3rd and 12 now.
Scoring now is the only chance that we have of vaguely saying we can come back.
Last time it was 3rd and 3, went to 3rd and 8, and it killed our drive. Now there's nobody deep. You go to Pickens here. I don't give a fuck what you do. You go to Pickens deep. It's stupid if you don't.
Force them to fucking fight you.
You just go. You know it's coming. Just get the help. Get the 2 seconds. 1, 2, go.
Why?
He went to a short.
Why would you go to Schoonmaker?
It's a flag. It might be interference. The thing is that I think it's a offensive interference. I mean, defense pass interference. Defensive holding.
So maybe Pickens got the
automatic first down.
Drew the flag anyway.
It will be automatic first down. Whether it's 5
like you said.
If it's interference, is where they spot it happen. If it's holding, it's automatic. It's 10 yards and an automatic first down. If it's a defensive illegal contact, it's 5 yards and a first down. That's it.
Defense number 9?
It's only 5 yards, so it's the best of the deals, I think. Yeah. Illegal contact. Unfucking believable. Thank you, John Luna, by the way. Appreciate you, brother.
And by the way, it was on Pickens. So Pickens did draw the flag with the illegal contact.
That's weird just because he touched him. That was a kind of a shitty call, honestly. I thought that was bogus. But we'll take anything at this point. John Luna, awesome. Please take pictures, and we'll retweet them and show them. And love that. Yeah, love to see her. And hopefully you guys win. Oh God damn! Pickens. It's interception. That's all on Pickens.
Is that an actual interception?
Yeah, I think so. That's it. That's game. It's just right in Pickens' hands. Great throw.
Yeah, that's not on Dak.
Let me see.
Even if it counts against him,
it is a.
That hit Pickens right. You cannot ask for a better pass than that.
And that is an interception, and no question. That was not, it didn't hit the ground, and it didn't That's it. That's game. That's game, set, match right there. Pickens can't do that. Throw the goddamn helmet, motherfucker.
And
that's in your hands.
Again, we count on our top guys to make those plays when it counts. Pickens knows that one of the reasons he was brought in is you're the number 2 to step in as the number 1. He gets his chance. He literally gets his chance. He broke
the helmet, by the way. They said he broke the helmet. He can't even come play the game now. Now he can't play. And this is what they say that he's in a. What do they say? They always say. It's a term now that's used that they say he's going to crash out.
Oh,
this is the crash out moment right here. Now you've seen a lot of these. Now you're gonna see it. You can see it's probably a short here.
What?
Is this the crash out moment?
There's only one thing that's missing, and I know we're not quite there at that point in the season. But all we need is a cowboy on cowboy fight.
Well, no, I'm saying that's the big fear with someone like Pickens. That was always the big issue with Pickens.
But I'm telling you right now, we're only in week. It's only week 3.
Yeah, the torch was long and strong, and then you get the friction on. What can he do other than laugh or cry?
Well, there's, you know what? Makes me more confident in this decision.
Yeah.
This man right here. We did this is my
We did this last year. Remember? We just want to see the 67-yarder plus.
But you know what? Mike McCarthy never had the balls to do it. I do think Schottenheimer has the balls to do it, and will have to be desperate enough to do it, which he will be. Inevitably.
I mean, let's say the game is 31. It's not. Is it the score? Yeah. Is it the final? That's the score. They have the ball. My point is that let's say the Cowboys throw up. Let's say the game's over. Let's say it's 1 second left, and the score is 31-14. Do you kick the 50-yarder? I mean, do you kick it from the 50? Do you kick the 67-yard field goal and just say fuck it? You know they won't, and you don't because you really can't celebrate it. But there's no real reason to kick a 67-yard field goal in this game anymore. It's over. It's a blowout. Unless for some reason we score a touchdown eventually, and we make it
a
10-point game.
For the people who want to have hope, even Mike Nolan was not fired mid-season. He made it to the end of the season.
Yeah, I know. But this is worse than Mike Nolan. Hey, Little Dallas Cowboy, are you really saying this is Dak's fault? Stop it, bro.
Unless Dak somehow changed his name to George Pickens, I don't see how.
Well, that's why we call you a troll, because that's only a stupid person would think that. And that's an interception as an interception on his numbers. We know that's why the wife said, the INT, it's on Dak in the record on the actual numbers, but you show the replay on Dak's interceptions. That's 100% not on Dak.
By the way, Kenny Clark questionable to return with an ankle injury. And Trayvon Diggs questionable to return with a shoulder injury, so you did call it, baby. It was his shoulder that got hurt there.
By the way, another first down and plus on ready Stewart.
No more starters.
Yeah.
Mr. Luna.
The man, John Luna, didn't just make a drop, baby.
He said, hold up.
He said, end this.
Let's put this over the top.
Damn.
I hope the Cowboys win for y'all's sake and sanity. Yeah. Love you guys, your channel and content. Love your authenticity.
You're the best,
brutal honesty, and the unbiased opinions.
We try our best.
Keep up the great work. Thank you again, Mr. Luna.
Man, we came in. I don't know what to say.
The way that things are going, maybe your Houston team will be the team of Texas this year.
I know that they had a tough loss.
I know, but somehow we still make them look better.
Well, yeah, they are the team of Texas right now. We are not. Didn't they? I thought they did.
It was the Jets.
It was the Falcons last week. I think it was the Falcons beat. It was the Vikings.
Today was the Jets and the Bucs.
I know. I don't know. I don't know who played. I'm saying last week.
No, today was the Vikings and the Bengals.
Right. I'm saying the Monday night game. I think was Houston and the Buccaneers, and
they did lose.
And the Bucs won on the last second bullshit. Yeah, but John Luna, bow down to the man John Luna, which by the way now makes it. What does it do? You want to tell them what it does now? It's not about a raffle entry now to get into the raffle. Now you're automatically in the raffle if you drop $5
every single drop is an automatic entry.
$5 or more, yes.
And there's still 12 minutes left.
No, it's not 2, 5. Yes, and there's how many? Oh no,
12 minutes left in the.
Yeah, 12 minutes left and 14 spots open. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
But it's too much time to even. I don't want to think about it. There's so much fucking time in this game.
As like I said, complimentary football is non-existent in the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
William Bernie saying, "Did we pay
Bullshit.
CD and Dak too much money because we can't afford to build a better roster around them?"
It's not just. I mean, there's an injury there. There's Dak's playing. Overall he's playing pretty fucking good. I think no.
Yeah.
I mean, so. You pay too much or not, we can discuss that. But
again,
that's
like we said,
that's not the reason we're winning or losing this game.
When you watch the tape back,
yeah,
at least in weeks 1, 2, or 3 so far, Dak Prescott has been playing some of the most consistent and clean football of his career, even if maybe his numbers aren't as crazy.
Yeah, the stats.
Maybe the stats don't reflect it.
Another first down.
But that's what I mean by clean and efficient. He's making less mistakes. You've said it. His reads are looking better. He's making better decisions. The offense is moving faster, which automatically just helps him, But CeeDee Lamb getting hurt.
Yeah, cuts a leg off. Still, we have enough. The defense. The point is
then again, he was the one suffering from fumbleitis in week 1 too. So it's like even when they are there and they are healthy.
Look what's happening. Literally another 3rd and fucking 6 and another easy first down.
And that's not CeeDee Lamb or Dak.
Right. It's not about that. It's not about the offense. The defense is not even existent. They're not even stopping them. Nobody's scared about a turnover.
Yeah.
The best thing we have is our run defense. Can you believe we're saying this? Like the run defense has been the one blight. Is that right? To this entire fucking team has been the run defense. I know that because we got Micah out, we brought in a run defense. Like we sold our souls to the devil for a run defense. And we lost everything else. Pass rush, coverage, linebackers. I'm sorry.
It's funny though, even without Clark there, that was some good run stoppage.
I know.
Like Clark being there, even just these small bit of time has already impacted some of our players.
Yeah.
But
there's some trickery. There's a blitz. It's taking too long. He runs for 2 yards. Sanborn and Osa there to meet him. Hopefully no flag comes out for
that shouldn't have been a flag.
Now it's 3rd and short again. So fucking matter. Anyway, I'm sorry.
William Bernie, I don't think we should only have 14 points on the board, and that's what I mean by, and that's where that other aspect comes in, though, death by 1,000 paper cuts. Because again, even when we had everybody out there and everyone was doing well, Pickens drops it, or CD drops it, or
Dak makes a mistake.
Dak makes a mistake, or O-line gets a penalty. Like
someone like Miles Sanders, a veteran, fumbles. Just shit like that. Javonte Williams fumbles. Just shit like that. Now we blitz. Just got to make the tackle. Once he gets out and they extend the play, it becomes much easier to do shit. Guys wide open, by the way. Incomplete because Caleb Williams can't throw, to the ocean when he's got a fucking pressure going at him. And I can't believe this is 6-6, this game. Cardinals and Niners in the 4th quarter, but the Niners just took the lead 13-6 with 10:01 to go in that game. Not that it matters for us that much. I did see a lot of people took the Cardinals in that game.
Yeah.
I took the Niners. I think they're going to win. Turpin is in the game here, by the way, on the return. That we forced the return, thank goodness.
We better
listen, 9:06. Can we score 3 touchdowns in 9:06? Can we score 2 touchdowns and a field goal at 9:06? Our offense against their broken defense still. They're just stopping us. We're just playing non-existent.
This is like our second stop of the game?
I think so.
So
this is going to be a fair catch or letting it bounce. Oh, my God. Down to the 5-yard line. I know. Jet Li's like, they're punting. I'm like, because we don't even know what that looks like. Yeah, the Cowboys
I know. Oh, my gosh. We just gave the Bears their Super Bowl win of the season.
This is their Super Bowl for the Bears. Trust me, it ain't going to be much better. And this is I don't think Caleb Williams did great things. He looks horrible. I don't think he's that. I thought he was better than this, honestly. I'm surprised. Interception, fumbles, drops, flags, and big plays, 3 weeks of this. Yeah, it's just, it's funny because we don't have as many flags, But yeah, on some big plays you have a flag happen, but not as much with McCarthy or even Garrett. I think we actually improved on some of the discipline stuff. But when we devolved in everything else, I would say the running game improved, the run stop improved, and then we have other major issues outside of that. The offense, I think, can still be okay. It's just it comes down to play calling, sometimes putting players in just unneeded positions. Like, why put CeeDee Lamb as a fucking running back? Like, do we have to have 88 play running back? Is it such a fucking... What are we going to get, 6 yards? Like, is it worth it? Let's get him on a pass for 12. You know what I mean? That's worth it. I'm just making a point. You got to pick one or the other. It happens now. Let's make it on a pass, but not a motherfucking running play. He's not a goddamn running back. And this is the problem with this fucking goddamn fancy shit. It's just part of the issue. I know it can happen any time, but man, running plays, tangled up legs. He's not a running back. Why do it? Jet sweep, cool.
Yeah.
You know, with Turpin or CD, cool. Just not a running back shit. I don't even like Turpin with a running back. I see him get popped so hard by Grady Jackson. It's like it's going to break in two pieces. Like, no, well, why even do it? I don't care. Okay, he might break it 1 out of 100 times, gets 10 yards.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck. Sorry, I had to rant.
And yeah, it's
can't help.
It's just embarrassing.
It's not even,
and we deserve it
the defensive
too.
coverage is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen defensive coverage.
I think Caleb Williams, by the way, if I read that right, he's like 1 touchdown away or 1 pass away or something. Yeah, so he's
from
1
what?
touchdown pass away from setting like a career high. So
That hurts me.
Caleb Williams. To make that clear, in case anybody
not that he's
had their ears stuffed and somehow missed
not that he's
the
like
first 3.5 quarters
not that
of
he's
whatever just happened here. Yards per pass attempt. Chicago 10.8. Dallas 5.5.
1st and 10 for the Cowboys here after the punt.
Oh yeah, it's only on the 8.
On our own 8.
Can
we get some blocking? We go to Ferguson again for like the same old play. At least we got 10 yards. It's got to be a no huddle situation the rest of the game. And this, hey, listen, nothing to lose. The game's lost already, so might as well go for it. We don't have big play CeeDee Lamb. We got to have Pickens. We got to have other guys step up. That's it. Guys got to block.
You don't.
Dak's getting sacked.
You had Tolbert right there, Dak.
I know. Trent Steele can only block so long because he only has like a 2.5 second blocking ability guarantee.
By the way, how is Terrence Steele getting shown up by rookies and backups?
My God. No,
the other guy that we paid?
Their defensive front line is maybe the only decent thing, but then like the only decent part, like their linebackers are broken. Both starters are gone. At least 2 out of 3. They play 3 when they play 3 linebackers. There's cornerbacks. Safeties are starters too. That's it. The cornerbacks basically 3 out of the. And
remember, we've got starters playing.
Yeah. 3rd and 8, short again. To Ferguson.
We're gonna go for it.
All they're doing is shutting. Of course, the only thing they're shutting everything down, but Ferguson on purpose. Ferguson must have 13 catches. I don't know. He has a lot. It's 4th and 1. Dak is 23 of 27, 168, 1 touchdown. That interception should count as a Pickens interception. 4th and 1. We got motion for Turpin. Dak shotgun. 4th and 1 now on our own.
I love it. They call
18,
it 4th
boom.
and 1, but it was really 4th and 2.
Yeah, and it's a
Either
catch.
way, we get a first.
Tolbert makes the catch and falls down, gets it. Now we got 7 minutes and 25 seconds.
An 8-yard gain about.
Yeah. Just keep it going. We got to have Ferguson in here and set up and going. We got to have him ready to go. There we go. Trips right. Dak's looking left, looks middle, rolls back, escapes pressure. Tells the guy to come forward, throws it to number 30 out of bounds. Yeah, wrong player. Like he's defense. Anyways, the point is, here's the injury to CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, they keep showing the CeeDee thing. So I want to read a few comments because Seabass said it. MCF, MCW, we're the only team that takes a terrible quarterback and a terrible team and make them look like Super Bowl contenders.
Incredible.
Jason White said,
and it's consistent.
I really thought we'd play better than this. I am so disappointed right now. This is just bad. Yeah. I was excited about the new staff, but Matt E. has ruined it for me and the stupid players.
I couldn't have said it better. I could not have said that. Who said that?
That was Jason White.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Thank you for saying it with the best possible way of saying it. I'm kind of with you too. There. Here comes a blitz. Dak throws it quick. 2nd and 10 makes it a 3rd and 5. 7 minutes though is the bigger issue. Not the down and distance.
Yeah.
That's irrelevant. We get 4 downs to get 10 yards, but we don't need 10 yards. We need a 30 yards, 40-yard play. We're not getting that because they're not letting it. They're only letting underneath stuff. That's what you do. That's a smart thing. You just got to get a touchdown and hope it's still 5 minutes to go. Bad pass there. I think it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Flournoy, incomplete, but it was just a bad. It's 4th and 5 now. You got one last shot to keep the drive going. You don't get this. It is 100%. It is like 110% over.
Yeah, there's no kicking the field goal for the record.
Oh yeah, no. Oh no. There's no. Yeah, we're far. This the Cowboys are on their own 20, their own 25. Look at this. We're on our own. Yeah, 28-yard line. 27-yard line. 4th and 5. Middle of the field is open. Watch the linebackers drop back, though. in that coverage area, get a quick slant from a receiver. Like they did an audible there from Dak. It's open in the middle. And it's a great catch there by Flournoy, who's done a great preseason.
Somehow a first down.
Flournoy gets a great Flournoy's been a great preseason. I think he's a guy that's an example of who earned it. He earned it. He earned this spot as the 5th receiver on this team because the whole preseason he made tough catches. It doesn't matter who throws the ball to him. And that's what I like about Flournoy.
He's moving quick, by the way.
Dak throws the ball middle of the field open to Ferguson.
Ferguson with a nice.
There's a flag. Stops the clock with 6:16. Hopefully it's on them. Some kind of interference or holding on them.
I know Ferguson looks hurt, too.
Usually it's a holding on offense. Let's see what the flag is.
Tired.
Defensive holding. Yeah, but the clock does stop. 6:16. Ferguson's coming out of this play here.
Yeah,
he must have 15 catches. Dak has 196 yards, 27 of 33. Ferguson, 4-year contract. The Cowboys use their guys so they die immediately and break them quick. 6:12 ticking. Dak going back. No blocking. He still gets out of it. Throws deep to Turpin. First down and 10 on the 15. No flag. 209 yards for Dak. And again, the thing is that's what you have to do. You have to stop the clock.
And I'm glad Turpin avoided the hit.
You need a big play.
I'm glad Turpin avoided the hit.
But that's what you're saying. That's why you say Turpin. We're still deadly with Turpin.
Luis Ortiz, what's up? Much love. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody here in the chat.
5:50 to go. Dump it down underneath. Miles Sanders, 4-yard gain.
You know what?
Gotta hurry up, though. They gotta hurry up. They gotta hurry the fuck up.
I know, they're not playing like they're trying to actually win this game. They're just playing like they've got all the time in the world.
The game's over, and you don't play that way. I don't give a fuck what the score is. You play hard to the end. Jimmy Johnson would play hard to the end. If you're down 27 points in the minute to go, play hard to the end, goddammit. And that's what it needs to be done now, especially the way this team's shown up. Oh, my God. That's a blowout, right? My God, Dak's leg went backwards. He hit his leg. He hit his knee. It's a 15-yard penalty. Sweat went. First of all, our offensive line, Terrence Steele broke himself, and Booker went flying. Look at him. Booker is the one that got rolled, but then he went at his leg right there.
Yeah.
And twisted Dak's leg back, and I was like, man, I hope Dak's okay. He got hit in the legs. That's 15 yards, automatic first down. Stops the clock.
I mean, where we're at, that's basically 1st and goal on
the line, Dak's not happy. He's not making jokes. He's like,
he wasn't chatting and laughing. He was talking his shit.
You're not supposed to hit the leg like that, bro. And seriously, that will fuck up. That's it. That tears. It's Grady Jarrett. Not Grady Jarrett. That was, what I'm saying. It was who Montez Sweat was.
Okay, so my bad. It's 1st and goal now on the 5.
Yeah, 5.5. Right. So
and the clock stops at 5 minutes 22 seconds. And a quick reminder: both teams have all 3 timeouts. Since we're getting to that point of the game where this shit's gonna matter.
Can we get a touchdown here?
Tobin in motion.
Use a few seconds and get a touchdown. That's what we need. Time is more important. Hitting the end zone, nothing. There's a flag. Nothing. No flag.
I'm sorry, but I'm really surprised that Tober must have some shit or something. He's every single time I keep looking at him, I'm like, hit Tober, hit Tober, hit Tober. Dak is not even looking his way. Yeah,
Tober's not a truly reliable guy for Dak Prescott. Yeah, Flournoy seems more reliable for Dak, which is insane.
I know, but it's not like I'm seeing Flournoy lined up in the same spots either.
I know. You're seeing Pickens getting double teamed here. It makes it.
That's what I would do if I'm the Bears.
You got underneath.
Yeah.
Come on, Javonte. On the 1 yard line. Late hit. No, man. All right, hurry up. 5 minutes. You gotta. It's a third and goal
on the half.
You might as well run the ball here. There's no real loss here.
So 3rd and goal on the 1.
You got to hurry it up, though. And they're playing real tight here. There's one-on-one coverage with Pickens. That's what you do. What the fuck?
Why?
What the fuck? But throw a better pass, Dak. Just, you got to throw it up in the air.
Again, what, worst time for Dak to make one of those
mistakes. Dak needs to know he needs. What the fuck is wrong? See, that's the upsetting thing about Dak Prescott. You throw the ball up in the air make Pickens make the. He makes the play. Now watch this. This is on a pattern. They're going to use their leverage is on the outside on his left shoulder for Pickens. Because he's going to go out and out. He's going to go down and out real quick. Okay, you going in. Let's see, but interception in the end zone. It's just so ugly. This team is just so bad. They're disgraceful.
There you go.
And the interception gets into the 20-yard line. Not that it matters. The game's over.
Yeah.
But this is
no, but now it means
be,
that all those good things that we were just saying about Dak, we can take them all back now.
Yep. Hey, fuck Dak. Fuck this team.
Because again, 2 back-to-back mistakes on Dak in a time where the game counts most.
Yep. And again, whether it's CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, Dak, we have a bunch of losers on this team.
Yeah. Even our winners are losers.
We don't have winners. There's no winners on this team. Bunch of losers other than Brandon Aubrey. Jerry Jones, go fuck yourself. Fuck your mother. Fuck your goddamn father. Fuck your goddamn sons. Fuck all you guys. Fuck the Joneses. Fuck this fucking shitty looking team and the coaching staff, especially Everflex.
Yeah, I don't really want to watch any more of this, but
well,
we're going to. I'm just saying I don't want to.
The torture of being a Cowboys fan. This is part of it right here. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Fucking clown show. Fuck you, Jerry. Fuck you, Steven. Go fuck. I hope you guys just crush the fucking helicopter crash there. Anyways, I did not say I hope they crash in a helicopter.
No,
crash.
It's just like
I never said that.
We're being lazy. We're playing lazy.
I did not say that. I hate this team.
But you know what?
The way they're playing.
If things have to suck, I'm really glad that they suck here with you guys.
I'm telling you, it is.
Ferguson
it feels so much.
has,
there's so much more let out of me with that. With everybody feeling the same thing we feel.
Ferguson also has a career high 13 receptions.
That's what I
for like
say.
80 something yards.
I say like 12, 13, 14 receptions.
And yeah,
that's crazy. They overused them.
You called it right.
Ford, because he gets a new deal, $13 million a year. Jerry Jones gonna zeke him. They're gonna overuse him until he's fucking broken. And the Cowboys.
Andy and Boogie said, "We suck again." Yes, we do. The again part is very critical to that statement there, letting us know that this is something that has happened.
Do you guys like other sports? Do you guys like cowboy players, old school style? You guys still represent the star. I got gear for years. You got gear for years. We got gear for years. Fuck Jerry Jones. You know how you can help out the situation? Get in this fucking unbelievable raffle. That it's become a big thing here because of John Luna.
That's right.
You see his name all over the place.
Huge shout out to the man, Mr. Luna, for making it happen.
And no one's even taking advantage of it yet. It's crazy to me that he has a raffle entry right now for $5. He set it up so it's $5 to get into this raffle, not into a pre-raffle, to get into the direct raffle, and it could be the Houston,
Well, Mark took advantage of it.
True. No, Mark is in it. He's got himself 1, 2, 3, 4 entries, but. Yeah, we got 14 entries still available. No one even, fuck the, again, do you like any other Dallas team? Do you like basketball, football, soccer, hockey, baseball? Any team, anything, sewn and stitched. $5, you're in this raffle. And hey, I think Jet Li, again, we had an earlier, also kind of a set of things here when people getting in, like Jet Li, Sky Johnson, Jet Li again, Marco Seppian twice in the direct raffle. So a lot of people in this raffle here getting chances to win one of these sewn and stitch jerseys of their choice, of their team, of their life.
Reed's comment cracks me up. He's like, I say every week I'm done with this team, yet I'll be watching every snap next Sunday night. I watched every game when we had Brandon fucking Whedon at the helm.
So did I. So did we. Remember that?
I was going to say, that's a name
I
haven't heard.
We watched every game, yeah. We watched every game. We had Kellen Moore coming in at the end of that fucking season.
Wasn't that the year that made me love Dan Bailey?
I think so, yeah. That was the best thing about our team that year. Our offense and defense sucked.
Are we on a weird 10-year cycle where every 10 years our team just has to descend to this level?
Good play there in the run stop, by the way, by 94, Marshawn Nealon and number, who the fuck was that? They did a great job. Oh, Maurice Leo Fowles there. By the way,
Jet Li, you're already in it. You dropped that 5 on the first half, so you are in it. And I believe John Luna also dropped
Jet Li, you have 2 entries right now for the big raffle. So, congrats. At least for today, I'm sure you might have other ones already from last week.
Yeah.
Because we do the whole month and put everybody into the raffle there.
And
so
if you still want more, like Mr. MCF
there's still 14 spots available. And those don't come very often. I mean, usually it's to get into a pre-raffle. But because of the man, and you see his name here, and up there, and also the gifting champion from last month, or last quarter, even though he's second place now. The man, John, and leading the whole thing right now, John Luna is the reason why he made this available. So big shout outs to the man, John Luna. 3rd and 9, we blitz. No real, like they found a way to still almost get the first down with 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. I think the Cowboys use a timeout as well. I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe give Brandon Aubrey a chance. I don't know.
Bobby Bottles, much love. Yeah,
Bobby in the house.
And it sucks, too, because, again, I think we had just finished saying how good Dak had looked so far up until that point.
Man, it's crazy how things happened there.
But, hey, I guess it's more important to make sure that everyone gets a turn at sucking than it is to try and win.
Bears got their Super Bowl win today. We made them punt again.
We're so lucky.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo. I mean, the only thing I can say, Turpin returns it all the way. Onside kick. Brandon Aubrey kicks a 67-yarder. And there's still 3 minutes to go in the game. Okay, 1 minute to go in the game. We have no timeout, so I guess that's it. We lose.
No,
we lose 31.
I know.
28.
This is
it's embarrassing. What can you do?
I guess Turpin
had a chance to return it. Let's see what happens. Why not? Let's see special teams at work.
Special teams.
Cowboys the Cowboys left coverage open there. Try to make the punt wobbly. Well, it's not wobbly. It's out of. Luckily, it's with 4:21.
Like 28, 29.
But yeah, it's basically 30-yard line there. I mean, the Cowboys need to go touchdown. Some kind of, I don't know, no more timeouts. So we got to score a touchdown before a 2-minute warning, no matter what. Going to have to get an onside kick to even have a chance. And I've seen things happen that are crazy, but, if you don't have the mistake by Pickens going through his hands, I mean, it could be 31-21. It's still a game, you know what I'm saying? It's so many. That's one little thing of multiple things that could have, just a little, out of 20 things that went bad. If 3 things went well, it's a 7-point game and we still in it. Look who's in the game. We benched Dak.
as we should.
Boom.
Hey,
first down.
Way to go, Joe Milton.
Joe Milton.
Congrats with your NFL debut.
Yeah, well, not NFL, Dallas Cowboys.
True, Dallas Cowboys.
He did have one game last year.
I forgot about that.
Milton there, more mobile, more quick. Showing him the Pickens what it looks like there. Now everyone's gonna present a. We're just running the ball here with Javonte with Miles Sanders, just running the clock out. There is no chance. The Cowboys gave up, so that's that. Dak is just on the sideline, disgusted with himself, as he should be. Dak was 31 for 40. If you gotta throw 40 times, you're in trouble. 31 for 40 with 252, a touchdown and 2 picks. That pick in the end zone. Right now it's 31-21 with, again, the Pickens drop for interception and then the Dak interception.
We don't have the type of defense that can make up for any offensive mistakes.
Yeah.
That means every single mistake that the
Milton
offense
gets
makes,
out.
we pay for it.
Look at Milton making them pay for it. Good job there. Touchdown.
Hey.
Oh, almost a touchdown.
Is that Spanford?
Yes, Brandon Spanford, but there's a flag, of course.
It's for a hold that's coming back.
Why did there have to be a hold on that one? They got out of the pocket too quick.
We knew this. There's no joy in this life. Only suffering.
In this Cowboy fandom, it's suffering. Watching this team play. Illegal man down the field. Tyler Guyton's another mistake. Tyler Guyton's cost us a lot of yards. I said that was just only one mistake earlier. He cost us 100 yards.
He fucked up week 1 in a big way. That's twice now in this game. Where he cost us.
The only good thing is it's over already.
I mean, yeah, but
still.
Again, you expect, no offense, you expect it from the other guys.
He might have been out there too, by the
point.
way. He might have been out of bounds. Either way, we're on the 50-yard. Kick a field goal. Oh my God! Milton rolling to the right, stopping, going to pop and snaps it.
Hey,
gets a
first
nice
down. Zip on the ball
well,
there.
not first down, but good play to the floor. We need to get it. I'm just gonna say it like this, just to make it fun. Get a touchdown before 2 minutes. Why not? We got another minute, 12 seconds, 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Can we not do that? Is this team this fucking backwards? We can't even score some garbage time fucking points and yards. Come on. Now, stop giving me the shit. Joe Milton. Got nervous. Got the first to the 30. We're on their 30 now. Hurry up. Back to the line of scrimmage. There's no breaks here.
And in case anyone's going to start with he looks better than guys.
This is
playing
garbage time.
Yeah, they're playing prevent defense. It's okay.
For a little Dallas Cowboy fan, in the chat. Yeah,
so you can feel like real boys.
2 minutes and 37 seconds, so really like 36 seconds to score a touchdown. Really before that, it's got to be like now, next play or two, or you can cross it out. And the Cowboys don't really care. They're running, so it doesn't matter. Miles Sanders to the 20, and 2-minute warning. I would rush up and call one more play. Why not? But they're not going to.
Come on, we want this game to end.
Last week, the Bears allowed 52 points on defense. That's how bad they are. Today, they allowed 14.
No takeaways last week, 3 today. No sacks last week, 2 today.
And that's not even that great on the sacks. It's just so bad.
No, but for the Bears, shit. Like I said, you might as well tell them they're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, the good thing is we only have 2 more minutes of football to endure.
I mean, I already said everything I have to say. Just
I guess, since we are getting towards the end here, I do want to do like some of those final little shout outs and things like that. So if you guys are here and suffering right along with us, make sure to drop your little last comments in the chat. I'll make sure to, read your comments, say hello and hi and goodbye. Because I'm just saying, we're going to wrap it up relatively quickly once this game is over. Yeah. And I want everyone to get their chance to say their final comments. Somehow, even with my expectations being as low as they were going into the season, the Cowboys still find a way to surprise me. So I will give them credit there. Always keeping it fresh with the surprises, keeping me on my toes. So
always keeping our hope, always faking the funk on the hope.
Yeah,
that's a Jerry Jones quality though. But we expect we didn't really expect too much this year. I didn't.
I've been watching a lot more college football. If that tells you anything about the way that I think this team is gonna go, a lot more college football. Trying to find out who those first round picks are gonna be.
That's true. We have.
Just saying, we haven't been watching more college football just for fun, but. Now we're going to have to actually, watch it more serious. Disappointed all around. Kind of sucks because, honestly, offensive play calling, I would put at better than worse. But the player execution, again, death by 1,000 paper cuts. Offense.
Offense.
On offense. That's what I'm saying. The play calling on offense isn't necessarily bad. I've actually been a fan of it. I would put it more on player execution because it has just been.
It's been the bad passes by Dak. It's a bad catch by missed by
a penalty
Pickens.
Here, a guy out of position there,
100% agree.
a little trip there.
Right.
So to me, seeing it and looking at it, to me that's all execution shit, right? The defense
is the core issue.
Can I say other than I fully 1,000% expect Micah Parsons to post some shit on social media. Even though the Packers lost today. Even though the Packers lost today. Fully expect him to post
if not today, tomorrow.
Or say some shit. Yeah. And we will... Actually, don't we play them next week?
Yes, baby.
Oh, yeah. So then he's going to say it next week. He's not going to say it today because they lost. Leading up to this week, he's going to talk his shit. It's going to be rightfully deserved. Dak is going to get sacked 7 times. Not even because our offensive line sucks that bad, but because of the principality.
What do you think about this? The only thing I'm looking for is October 26th, the record being set by your guy.
Is there any team outside of the Jets and maybe the Panthers that you see us keeping it to a sub-30 game with our defense? Because every single one of these teams is going to score 30 points or more on us.
I agree. Washington, Green Bay, Denver, Cardinals, they're all going to score.
They're all going to score.
Chiefs.
And by the way, our offense is driving. We're in the red zone officially on the 18.
Ugly season for the Cowboys. Going for the
Milton
end zone
hits
here.
The end zone.
That's more of a play you throw for Pickens. That's the way you throw a pass for Pickens.
Exactly.
Give him a chance at it. Pickens would stretch out and catch it.
I'm not even sure if Pickens is still out there. I know he was before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I know, but I
don't know if he is still
honestly,
now.
I don't think the Cowboys have any more receivers. There's only 3 they got left.
True.
2 are injured.
So he's probably playing because he has to play. So
it's a folly. This whole thing's a folly.
Here, I guess after this play, I'll read some of the farewell comments.
2nd and 10, minute 32 ticking. Minute 32, no timeouts. run the ball with Sanders up the middle to the 15.
He like trips.
We'll make probably make it 31-21.
Yeah, William Burney said, I think we only get like 2 more wins the rest of the season. I kind of joked and said 3-14. You know, I think 4-13.
Jets, maybe the Jets, maybe the Panthers. I mean,
outside of that, the Raiders. That's
the Raiders, maybe.
That's it.
And we get a home game against the Vikings.
Maybe the Giants again.
No.
Maybe the Giants again.
Maybe. So what? 5 wins. Hey, that's a top 10 pick. 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. That means we'll see Joe Milton. Oh my God! Not even another interception.
So yeah, William Burney said, "I think we only get 2 more wins the rest of the season." GV1 said, "It's safe to say we're not making the playoffs this year because I think so. This defense is taking us nowhere."
No playoffs.
Dustin Roberts said, "I'm tired of having a bad defense." Tokyo said, "Caleb Downs, you are officially a Dallas Cowboy." Eat said, "Team's trash. We have no defense. Next week blowout coming." Seabass said, "My TV has fucking frequent flyer miles. I'm gonna need another." Tokyo said, "I never thought the Chicago Bears would brutally embarrass the Cowboys, but here we are."
Yeah.
James Hurst said, "I'm happy Dallas lost."
Wow.
Like, he's
I understand
a fan.
his point.
He gets, it's like, that's what we deserve.
Teach a lesson to this fucking
Vanilla
clown
Dice
show.
Baby said, "Thank you, Jerry, for nothing, and fuck you, Father Time, you slow piece of shit." It took me a second to realize why.
I didn't hear everybody. Everyone's saying these things that I have to hate. Flowing through my veins in the same
pointing out,
way.
nothing close to forcing a turnover today. Nothing, pressure, nothing
from
the secondary,
exactly.
Nothing.
No pressure, no turnover. No, I said it earlier. There's not even a fear that the Bears are going to turn over the ball, even with his bad passes. Because there was no Cowboys even in place.
I'm seeing several comments saying the Cowboys need to just start tush pushing.
Oliver said,
every play tush push. That's what you get when you trade away your only defensive edge player who created pressure on every play.
Yeah.
Super Queen and King said, "If CeeDee Lamb doesn't come back against Green Bay, then I'm done with the Cowboys." Bobby Bottle said, "Dak just stared Tolbert down, and the linebacker just took it. That showed him something. Pre-snap, and he didn't make any adjustments
Think about
post-snap."
Just think about one thing here. When did those 2 plays happen? Like, in the last 6 minutes of the game. Dak's interception and Milton's interception.
Yeah.
I know it was garbage time. My point is that 28-31. Just on those 2 plays.
Yeah.
And then think about the Pickens drop. It's a field goal, right? I mean, we were in field goal range. I'm just saying, like, I know it's not going to work out that way.
Holy crap. Cardinals are up.
I know they went for a 2-point conversion, but the thing is that it would. My point is that it would never end up that way. I know the path would be different, but it'd be a 1 touchdown game.
Yeah.
With Dak with 4 minutes. I mean, it's a fucking game again.
Scorpio agreed. He said Earflows has to go. Duran Rossborough, what's up? Saying we just have to pray that Bland, Clowney, and Ravel can save us.
I'm going to tell you right now, no, Bland will help us. Clowney will be okay. Durrell's too young to save us. No.
Kenzie Band said credit to the Bears for exposing us even more.
Yeah, they did a great job. They had a great game. They had players that did great jobs at our superstars, whether it's knocking the ball out or causing fumbles on. It's just they've killed us many ways. By the way, Niners are about to win the game.
Super Queen and King said, "I don't care about this game. Like it you know what? Neither did the Cowboys apparently."
Jerry Jones sitting there laughing away. Anybody who buys merchandise from them.
I'm not saying we need to see the entire team in a tizzy on the sideline or whatever, but it just
so annoying.
I don't know. It sucks on so many levels. I'm gonna have to join you for a stream during this week.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to try to do a Monday, Tuesday stream, no matter what, because some of this
whatever's
stuff,
best for you, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, like I said, some of this stuff just can't go
unaddressed. Unmentioned.
And I know that in the shuffle of what's coming next, we're not going to be able to time it, to give some of this the discussion it needs. But I'm sorry, it's week 3.
Get ready
things are worse than we expected.
Get ready for MCW rant coming probably on Tuesday or something like that, and then I'll have my stream probably my own stream probably on Friday.
I'm gonna end up getting our channel demonetized. So
fuck,
that's a joke.
That's not good.
But my point is, this was frustrating. This was upsetting, and the Cowboys, like I said, somehow, even though we don't expect much from them, they find new lows.
Incredible. By the way. I'm not trying to...
No, it's okay.
End of the game here, 35, not just 35-yard attempt. The Niners knock it through. They win the game. They're 2-1.
Niners squeak out a win, 16-15.
And the Cardinals are 2-1. My brother's pissed. But,
even our star players are messing up, Scorpio.
That's the thing.
What hurts.
When the star players fuck up consistently and we keep losing games because of that or letting games slip away because of that, those are the painful moments that... Yeah,
Jet Li said they're on a one-way trip to the number 1 pick in the draft.
Based on the defense. like you said,
it's like us and the other two shittiest teams just like fighting each other to be the shittiest.
It's torture. I'm down and out, guys. And not even. It's just more like it's nothing. Like we got an injury with CD. We got an offense that's kind of not really focused. Whether it's the players' execution more so than anything. I got
like
running game improved, but everything else has gone back.
This was one of the few teams that again, similar to the Giants, like give us an ugly game, give us an ugly win, but like damn, we were hoping we would
look so bad.
Yeah,
so my point is that our pass defense, our pass defense is confused. All our defense is confused. We have no pressure.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's confused.
Everything is bad with the Cowboy defensive players, but mainly it's the coaching to me. Everfluss is the main issue.
With that said, guys, like I said, we're going to deep dive into this and finish breaking it down.
You're gonna rant into this.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'll give a couple facts on Tuesday and she'll rant. But on Friday, I'll break down the upcoming game against the.
But with that said, again,
Packers.
A huge shout out to everybody here who's not just showing the love, but the sponsor of the quarter, the stream boss himself, the man John Luna, representing, coming through big time, and showing the love and sharing the
John
love
Luna
today.
is our sponsor of the quarter. He's 100 points back, relocked and loaded, fully loaded, and also the gifting membership champion. So shout outs to him. Let me also shout out the one and only Motor City Maniac.
That's
who is
right. He's the Cash App King.
App King, the kingdom of the Cash App. Let me get to it here. There he is, Motor City. Thank you, brother. He's last quarter's champion, but we have a leader still. No one dropped today, so Pat Pfeiffer's still in the lead for the month of September with little time to go. I think we got a couple like Motor and Daniel Berry's right there, right behind her. So we'll see what happens there. Now, like I said, for this month, John Luna is leading once again overall. He's going to be the sponsor of the month if he holds it down for the next 10 days. And still, like you said, relocked and loaded there. But he's got 5 gifted memberships. Fantastic. And thank you. AOD's got 1. But Mr. Skeptical Fan is in the lead on gifted memberships. So special shout outs to Mr. Skeptical Fan keeping it going on that side of things. So on that front, we did great. Also, I want to say that shout outs to the people who dropped the love today for this game, through this torturous game. Jet Lee 44, Mark Hosepian, Mark Mackenzie two times, and John Luna. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's everyone that dropped today. If I missed anyone, I apologize, but and I'll double check. I think that's everybody. But let me just make sure. Luna, Mackenzie 2 times. Yeah, Mackenzie Band spoke on things here. So again, thank you all for your comments, thoughts through that side of things. But big extra special shout out to John Luna for making it extra special for everybody who did participate and donate today at $3 or more. Oh, oops, not that one there. Got you into this jersey raffle for the end of the month. So shout outs to Mr. John Luna for making it happen here 2 times in a row, basically back to back. So we got how many people here outside of John Luna? We have Jet Lee with a couple entries. Mark Hosepian with a bunch of entries. Sky Johnson, a bunch of Jet Lees. I'm sorry, a bunch of John Lunas as well. So thank you guys. Crazy. You guys are automatically in these raffles. And we'll be doing that sometime in October through the tiers of whatever's going on for our Cowboys. On that note, now we're wrapping up. Baby, why don't you let them know why the hell we stick with this team through thick and thin, through ugly and bad.
Doesn't matter how ugly it gets. It's that navy blue.
That's right.
That silver too. That star over everything.
Over everything, guys. Win, lose, or draw. Good, bad, or ugly down there. Never forget here, no matter what, we still rep that star over everything, over every coach, every player, every fucked up owner we have here for the team like Jerry Jones and his family. Here on My Cowboys Family for 9 seasons, 8 years on YouTube. Never forget the number one thing here, now, and forever, no matter what the fuck happens. Never forget. Go Cowboys! One day we'll get that 6 and beyond. Thank you all for rocking it.
Just
dropping
one day.
One day. Dropping it in the chat, guys, the knowledge. Thank you guys for discussing and talking with us. Thank you all for dropping the love from above. It is time to shut it down and relock and reload for the Tuesday special rant here from the wife. Get ready for that one. That should be interesting, among other things. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And we'll say bye here on this side. So peace out. Next time, hopefully, it'll be better. But not this week. This week it was pretty bad and embarrassing. So an L, a big L. The biggest one all year. Bigger than the damn Eagles against the goddamn shitty fucking Chicago Bears. Shit Chicago Bears. Congrats to the Bears. They actually did outplay us. So we play like crap. So it is what it is. But again, appreciate you all. Could be anywhere on YouTube. You're here with us, chilling and hey, feeling like we are feeling. If you're a Cowboy fan, repping that star over everything, but still saying fuck Jerry and the way that this team is managed and handled. On that note, guys, thank you all again. And baby, before we can officially drop out of here for the night, now evening night, what do we gotta do before we drop out of here? Tell them what we gotta do.
We gotta drop the beat.
Monk beats with it.
Oh, I heard that bump beats. Very nice. Thank you guys again. Week 3 for the Cowboys. I expected a lot better. This is, injury from CeeDee Lamb. Surprising kind of display by the Cowboys. Disgusting display by the Cowboys. Second half was another 0 points for the Cowboys. Ugh, what a horrible year. What a horrible regular season. What a horrible situation for the Dallas Cowboys going forward. Here at MCF, though, we'll keep it rolling with you guys and stay with you till the bitter end. Not sure what the final things are for CeeDee Lamb, but it just doesn't look good.
No updates yet.
Yeah. Guys, thank you all again here at MCF, representing that navy blue, that silver too, and that star over everything. Never forget, ever forget, the number one thing here at My Cowboys Family. You guys repping with us here. Hitting that like button for the stream, subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell to all videos, because you got to catch the shorts that are posted, those video shorts that are posted throughout the week. It keeps you updated on all the news, injury situations for the Cowboys, so keep that going. Make sure you also follow us on all social media at My Cowboys Family. Jump in the Discord for more Cowboy and football discussions and all the other good stuff, guys. As always, please stay safe and never ever forget, Go Cowboys!